Evolved to be smaller and less aggressive.
Yeah, I'm not so angry now. You know, give me some trash. It's really good, yeah.
It's beautiful there, right?
Excuse.
Ooh, I'm not as aggressive anymore.
I've been trying to put the trash back in your trash can when I am done, eh?
Come on, John.
Where's the gabagoo?
I don't know why. I love the Italian bear. Like, now he's like wearing pants and cool shoes. He's just like, yeah, of course, he's the Italian bear, right?
How does he have slicked back hair?
Yeah.
Jewelry, the whole nine.
He's just smoking all the time.
Talks like Dez.
Looks like this. That's right. He's got a pool but doesn't use it.
He owns like 3 sweatsuits. I like that. Yeah, we live near town. We had to get nicer.
I really calmed down since I moved in. I'm from the city, you know.
Right.
People nice around here.
I'm going to go to Sicily. By the way, that is supposed to say it again. Excuse.
Yeah.
Excuse.
Do you have any aranciadas?
So, Matty, you got some car trouble I can help you with? It's unfortunate. Just Right Auto.
Like now they're running an auto shop.
That's right. Look out.
Dad jokes. Why does Santa carry a single stone with him in his sleigh? Why does Santa carry a single stone with him in his sleigh?
I got nothing.
It's his Jingle Bell Rock.
All right.
Guys, a bad motorboat accident is when you almost drown.
Oh, yeah?
A good one is when you almost suffocate.
All right. Take me a second.
What do you call the nutcracker performed by plumbers? What do you call the nutcracker?
The butt cracker.
The butt cracker.
Butt cracker.
And finally, on the dad jokes, the Dallas Cowboys visited an orphanage over the weekend.
Oh, yeah?
So the kids wouldn't feel that bad.
I think we just got to stop stereotyping it, period. I think a lot of people just like them.
Well, White Claw?
White Claw, the High Noons, whatever you got.
Yeah, but you never see a 50-year-old guy walk into a bar and order a White Claw.
No,
I'm telling you,
yeah.
there's a couple of us.
Oh, yeah,
we
for
go to-
sure.
Okay.
I'm happy. I can tell you the one guy. He's a Bama fan and a Liverpool guy.
Right. Yeah. You've talked to him.
Yeah. But he's with me. I'm just like, I don't know. Like, after a certain age, like, you're just like, is it any better for you? Probably not. You're drinking alcohol during the
It
week.
just apparently doesn't sit as heavy. That's the vibe I get from all the guys that are like, I don't want beer tonight.
And you're
they
right.
don't want a cocktail.
Yeah.
They want something fizzy, right? And so they'll go White Claw. I'm like, all right, but I'm sure there's just as much booze. It just doesn't sit as heavy. And then they will pound them, man.
Yeah, and there is something with White Claws, too. It's like when I was on the Cape this summer, in Cape Cod, people were drinking High Noons left and right, but I went to one bar, like a locals bar, and ordered one. And it's like, get a load of this guy. He's drinking a White Claw.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, Jesus Christ. Wow. The whole bar made fun. We're like, oh, White Claw guy.
Well,
And then my cousin goes, well, he's from Seattle.
Yeah,
Which didn't help.
Oh, jeez.
guys, I'm a front desk manager for a hotel. If you're rude or expectant, we will put you in a room that we think you won't like that sucks. Hopefully the worst one in the entire hotel. Yeah. The opposite is also true. Be nice. We can work all sorts of magic to make your stay a whole lot better. So please do not be mean to hotel workers. We have the keys to where you sleep. Keep that in mind.
Look, I know when traveling it sucks, but I had a flight get canceled and this and that. So I had a connection, whatever. Just be nice to people.
Yes.
I ran up to the kiosk and the lady's like, I've got to go. What? And I go, I just stuck in the middle seat. I just wanted to try to get something else. Sorry, like I'm just a big. And she's like, hang on. All right, here.
Yep. Boom.
Yeah. Like, all right, cool.
Bartender, yes, I will have sex with your female if I can.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, we know.
I blow glass. We all smoke weed nonstop. That's all we do. If you blow glass, you smoke weed.
Dad. Behave yourself.
Samuel Jackson's like, check out my movie.
Yeah.
So the woman with the hospices around the world taking money from dictators in other countries are like, man, don't take his money. They're going to want a favor. She said, no, I don't take that money. The assumption was that it went to the hospices. It did not. And no one knows where that money went. And look, she didn't live like she was rich, so who knows where the money went. But it wasn't going to the hospices. And yeah, Ted, you nailed it. The guy stealing the drugs the patients needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out he may have killed up to 400 people. Notorious serial killer here in the United States. So now you know. Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, and a serial killer. Yay!
I
So
was-
Ted, when you asked me earlier, hey man, are you doing like the setup? I'm like, oh dude, I totally forgot.
Yeah.
And I came in and told Mike. Ted believed me because he asked me directly because you're talking about Diddy.
I
Like,
right.
giving the
I want
charity
you to
and
talk
stuff.
about how, but I had never told you off air. Like,
Yeah.
hey, you should use Diddy.
Yeah.
because he donated a ton of money.
Yeah.
Right. Oh man, I'm so glad I knew there was
Are you
something
happy about this?
sick and twisted.
You actually, I mean,
It's just wrong. Why would
You're
you?
glad about the serial killer.
Well, I'm just glad. I'm just glad I know people.
that he sucked the most.
Yeah,
Just
and I was like, I think
he's
that's
the worst.
The most. Like, there's no reasoning behind
He doesn't
that.
have one redeeming quality.
There is something nice though, like I don't know, like you ever sit around a fire and there's just that guy in his 70s and he's like cool about it. He's giving like real potent advice.
Sure.
I'm thinking about somebody else's granddad, but I was like, man, I miss sitting around the fire with that SOB.
Yeah.
Like keep telling me stories.
Here's a couple more. I'm a blonde. Once in a bar, I saw one of those stuffed rabbit heads with antlers hanging on the wall.
A jackalope?
And I asked my buddy, are those real?
It's a crap. Just Google it next time. Just keep certain words in your mouth.
White programmer. Up until last year, sex was scarce, and the sun scared me. Eternally grateful for any woman who would even look at me. Let's see. My crazy bat ex who has 3 DUIs, deals drugs, and always is in and out of jail. She's a psychologist. So, yes, when they say psychologists are crazy themselves, it's very true. Couple more. New home construction superintendent. We hate most of our homeowners. They're helpless idiots. And here's a good one. I'm a PE teacher, and yes, I'm a lesbian. I'm also a casual longshoreman and work as a security guard. She says, quote, total lesbo.
You think she drives a truck or a motorcycle?
I would say Subaru.
Couple more texts that came in. Guys, I'm white and I love Creed.
Okay.
Isn't that just divorced dad rock these days?
That's what they call it, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, look, I've never been a huge Dave Matthews fan.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know. If you ask me my favorite Dave Matthews song, it's like Two Step or whatever. Like, I have one. It's kind of a stereotype of being white.
Is there a stereotype of you go to a lot of festivals as far as the people who go to festivals?
Well, yes. But we call them wooks.
Wooks?
What are wooks?
W-O-O-K.
Yeah. All right.
And it's like, they're like kindergarten teachers or something.
Okay.
Basically, they're very spiritual, but in like a drug-induced spiritual kind of way.
Right.
They have a lot of good diet tips. But it's like, dude, you haven't eaten in 3 days. Like, of course you're shredded. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. You go to these auctions for like kids' schools or stuff like that. Rarely do they actually hire an actual auctioneer, right? Like,
Right.
You're not there.
It's one of
but
the parents.
It's not really one of the parents.
Well, yeah.
It's just somebody that somebody knows who has a big personality, right? Because they're not rattling off numbers at the speed. They don't have to know the Betty Butterbot, right? None of that. It's a slower thing. And what I realize, and it drives me crazy, and I say this to my wife, I'm like, I hate this because they're just talking to hear themselves talk.
Yes.
You're moving items along.
Correct.
Right? They're not.
Yeah,
they are not.
Yeah.
They're
Contrary to
talking, but man, oh man, nothing's happening. I'm
Contrary
like,
to popular belief, I want to be done.
yeah.
I have fun in doing this, but I really would like to just go home and take my pants off.
You guys are going to love Deborah. No, we don't love Deborah.
No.
These
I don't care
guys-
how big her personality is.
Right.
And now, the men's room legacy continues. Unfortunately, what you're about to hear is real. The members of this radio program are simply not that bright, or what some people would call educated. They are merely stupid. They're not trying to offend anyone on purpose. And all have played doctors on TV. You have been warned and are cordially invited to join the party. This is the men's room.
Forget it, man, and get with the countdown. Get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville. The trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
This is the men's room with Miles and Thrill. You know what they say, shake your radio more than 3 times, and you're playing with it. You're listening to the men's room.
And away we go. Welcome to the 20th anniversary season.
20th
Episode number
anniversary season.
4,000.
Episode number
436.
and 36.
Along with Steve the Thrill Hill.
Along with Steve the Thrill Hill.
The Ted Smith.
The Ted Smith.
And Mike Hall.
And Mike Hall.
It's cheers on the men's room. On tap today, once again, we play Big Dummy. Ted's Meat and Potatoes has the best Christmas cookies of all times. We will play Profile This. Plus headlines, the men's room shot of the day, fun with listener emails, and everyone's favorite, TV Time with Ted.
Click, clack.
Drink at the trunk.
All right, here we go. Baby Jesus is returned to its manger after being stolen in Jeanette, PA.
Wouldn't that be kidnapped?
He was getting
I'm just saying.
Meanwhile, a man who had extreme blood pressure and a stroke is told to put the energy drinks away. Doctor poisons 30 patients so he could save them and be a hero. A man who tried to open a plane door in Alaska Airlines. He's an absolute zero. And a 12-year-old assassin is arrested after shooting the wrong person. That is all coming on today's very special episode of The Men's Room.
And now, here's the question.
Hola, bitches. Good day to you and yours. All right, today is the day that we play Big Dummy, the game show that rewards you for your stunning ignorance. And here's how it works. You call us. We will spin the category wheel. Ted, I know you don't want to touch it. I know you saw me sneeze on it. I swear to God I disinfected it.
Did you?
I did.
What about the fart?
That's different. Come on, man. Just one. Thank you.
For the kids.
Thank you. It's for the kids. First of all, yes, thank you. We will spin the category wheel, and then we'll ask you a question from that category. Now, here's where Big Dummy separates itself from your average, more reputable game show. We will continue to ask you questions until you get one right, because as always, we want you to leave here smarter than you showed up. Now, so far this year, our biggest dummy is a five-way tie between the lovely and talented Danny, the lovely and talented Melody, the lovely and talented Audrey, the lovely and talented Eric, and the lovely and talented Ray, all of whom thought that a relationship was a boat for swingers and found a way to answer 11 consecutive questions wrong. Can you do better? Well, of course you can. Everyone else has. So give us a call, and off we go on Big Dummy, brought to you by our friends at Advanced Hair Restoration.
To be a contestant to play Big Dummy, call 206-803-ROCK. Like The Men's Room on Facebook, follow us on X and Instagram at Men's Room Live. Send your emails to The Men's Room at KISW.com, and now watch the show live on YouTube at KISW Rock. Stuff.
Yeah.
And then we pit them up against each other. And it's up to us to determine out of those three stories which one sucks the least. Is there a theme to the last who sucks less of the year?
Inadvertently, kind of the medical world.
Medical world.
Yeah, people need the drugs. Maybe you don't take them. If you're going to bill people, maybe don't stash the money. Or if someone needs life-giving care, maybe you let them have it.
Okay.
That's all. That's it.
Don't charge them crazy amounts of money out of pocket for a take-home test.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
That's exactly
Jesus.
right. Yes. Let's hear a couple programming notes as we wrap up the year here.
Whoa, wrap up the year.
We're going to wrap up the year. We've got
the year wrap up.
Tomorrow is our final Big Dummy of the year.
That's correct.
It's also Coats for Kids Day.
That is also correct.
Do us a favor and head to KISW.com, and please, if you can, give $25 for a child in Washington State that needs a coat. It is cold out there today.
Yes, it is.
And the coats are made in America, and they're $25 a piece. Please give what you can. The goal is to put a brand new coat on 2,500 kids here in the area.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we can get that done before the end of the year. We want to hit that number tomorrow.
That would be great.
Now, obviously, if we can make 3,000 kids happy, that would be awesome as well. You got to keep in mind, man, kids grow.
Yeah.
So they might have had a coat last year. It probably does not fit them in a
Gary
couple of
Coleman's
years.
turning in his grave. Tell him to shut up.
Yeah, well, I mean, like shoes, coats, all these things, man. Kids are tough on clothes anyway, and then they grow at the same time. So
Yep.
kids need a new winter coat just about every year. So we're going to try to make that happen. So if you can, please give what you can now at KISW.com. And then tomorrow, the big push, as we're going to try to get this number by 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
That's
That is
correct.
our goal. We want to be done by the shot of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then we want to be sure that we hit that number. So please.
That'd be a great thing to toast.
Yes, it would be.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we're thinking. You know, the shot of the day would be that would be awesome if we could just make that nut by then. So please give what you can now at KISW.com. Friday is our end of year spectacular. Mike, any insights into anything that we can expect for our final 20th anniversary season show?
Absolutely. A lot of awards will be given that day to the various callers and segments and little bits that we have done, things that we have forgotten that we have achieved throughout the entirety of the year. We have a lot of people that are on for a caller of the year, a lot of segments that are up for segment of the year, a handful of stories that we might not have heard from over the years, some stories that you have heard from over the years. We'll also, of course, dip into the vault of some of the greatest moments in men's room history that we like to revisit around this time each and every year.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, we did a great job just finishing the year with the Unwrapped holiday show.
That was great.
That was awesome. We've had a great year celebrating 20 years with you. Lucky enough, man, that we got a chance to partner with Black Raven a few years back. We have a 20th anniversary lager out, and word on the street is it's selling so well. It might be one of those things that just keeps going.
Yeah. I hope so.
It's like Pabst Blue Ribbon. Maybe they won a blue ribbon, maybe they didn't. But whatever it was, they've kept that ribbon now for over 100 years. So
They didn't.
Well, yeah.
Did they not win it, or was the ribbon more like a participation ribbon?
No. They just threw it on. The World's Fair was coming up, and
Right.
showing animals was very big, and you won a blue ribbon.
Okay.
So they just threw it on there. Guinness won that year.
Oh, really?
But
Guinness won.
yeah,
So they should be really the blue ribbon beer.
but to Pabst's credit, Miles is right. We still think of it like, oh yeah, they must have won.
They won
that.
a blue ribbon.
You'd have to be a nerd like me to know they didn't.
But 100
I
years
mean, you
ago.
just ruined it for everyone.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what? I'm not going to drink it now.
Yeah.
Hey, it's still a great American beer.
No, absolutely.
It's not the
Absolutely.
men's room porter, but it's great.
But
Yep.
honestly, anytime I've had a Pabst, I'm like, I cannot believe they won a blue ribbon. The good news, they didn't.
They didn't.
All right, so that justifies my
Yeah.
taste buds.
And over the break, if you're having some friends over or whatever, do us a favor, man. Grab a six-pack if you haven't tried it yet of Men's Room IPA from Black Raven. Or if you find it on tap, the Men's Room Holidays Holiday Porter, which is out there as well. The 20th Anniversary Lager is out there. Our Uli's famous sausage Men's Room Beer Brats, they are out there. And they're fantastic to grill up. And, of course, Men's Room Roasted Red Salsa from San Juan Salsa Company. And you're helping out our friends at the Three Fisher House location.
That's right.
So if you would like to do some good and help us out, help out the Fisher House,
Be gluttonous.
yeah, think about those products, when you're out there shopping and doing your thing over the holiday season. Okay, today we're going to talk about stereotypes. They come in all shapes and sizes, whether it's a sexual stereotype that you fall into, whether it's race, whether it's religion, could be occupation, could be where you live and where you grew up. Like I can.
You're from West Virginia.
I'm from West
But there's
Virginia.
no stereotypes.
Well, there's a ton of
cousin
stereotypes.
effort.
The only one that I really don't subscribe to is
Toothless, drunk
that's
ass
the one.
cousin
Yeah.
effing.
My teeth
Yeah.
are okay.
Yeah, you got good teeth.
Shockingly enough, that's one thing that I don't fall into. But
You also said the only reason you didn't sleep with the cousin when you could have is just because the stereotypes already there.
yes, exactly.
If you were from,
we were not blood related.
If you were from Ohio,
This was a cousin by
I
marriage and a
understand.
distant cousin by marriage.
but the only reason you didn't is because you're from West Virginia. Had you been in Ohio, you'd have been like, let's
maybe.
do this.
Yeah, but I can't fall into the stereotype. I mean, I get home, the first thing I do is I take my socks and my shoes off, and I'm barefoot.
Right.
All right. I'm drinking a Mountain Dew right now. That's,
Yes, you
that's
are.
basically what fuels, the entire state of West Virginia. More Mountain Dew is sold in West. I think more is sold in Texas, but by volume on
Like
population,
per capita.
yeah,
Yeah.
West Virginia leads the nation. Now I'll be sitting here drinking a Mountain Dew. You're drinking an orange soda.
Almost every day. I'm drinking a Coke now, but make no mistake, I had a Fanta early.
Right.
And I like orange soda, and I like fried chicken, but I hate to do it in public, just like you won't after your cousin. It's like,
Yeah.
look, man, I don't want to do this. You just get the knowing looks from people
Right.
like,
And even-
yeah.
I used to have a buddy. He not only would he not eat fried chicken or wings in public, if I was in the room, he wouldn't eat it. Just because he was like, I'm not eating fried chicken off the bone in front of a white guy.
Well, that's
Just
ridiculous. Yeah, I mean,
But wings
some
are
are
different.
fine.
And he
some
stuck
are-
to it.
But
But
some
like-
are fine though.
I mean, like,
eats
wings are
boneless
universal,
wings. Yeah.
right? But fried chicken's different. Like, going to KFC is different than going to Wingstop. So if my ass goes to KFC or Ezel's or Heaven Sent, like, yeah.
well, growing up in West
we do
Virginia,
it.
I love fried chicken. I mean, 90% of the
So do
time
I.
I go to breakfast.
Everyone I know likes fried chicken.
I go and get biscuits and gravy.
I just get hit with the stereotype. I'm like, everyone's eating goddamn fried chicken.
Because West Virginia, if you go to a restaurant in West Virginia, they don't even offer like an English muffin. or toast.
Yeah.
Why waste the bread? They know you're going to get a biscuit.
Biscuit, of course.
That's basically all you eat if you're having a bread product with your breakfast in the morning. And I just can't I can't shake it, man. I've stuck. Nothing tastes better
But
to
that's
me.
true in the South. If you go out through the South, you're getting a biscuit. You would have
Correct.
to ask for toast.
My dad eats grits every morning. He lives in Florida.
Yeah.
He lives in a trailer. You know, like he's perfectly fits his stereotype. He drinks whiskey. He has grits in the morning.
Right.
Sometimes shrimp on top, and
If you do it right.
yeah. I mean, he is Florida man.
I grew up in Maryland. I have never, ever, a time in my life lived somewhere and not had Old Bay in my home.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that
exactly.
or Maryland flag representation.
You take it to restaurants.
I have.
See, that's the difference.
That's
man,
how
right
the
there.
bartender at the Crab Pot knows me. He's like, "You're the guy that brings in your Old Bay."
But do you give it to the chef so he can sprinkle? Because he won't know how much to put on there.
Oh no! I just like to dip my crabs in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you take it to the restaurant. See, it's
Correct.
one I have Old Bay in my house. I would never think to myself, I'm going to put this in my pocket
But you're not from Maryland.
if I'm, going
It
over
is.
going over
Yeah.
to Salty's for, brunch.
The only time it got me in trouble was on a date. What was I forget? Anthony. She used to do those crab feeds on Sunday night.
Sure.
I hadn't lived here this long. Didn't realize Anthony's a little nicer. I pre-called and I said, "Do you have Old Bay?" She said no. So I brought some, and then the girl I was with, she was like, and I just brought it in a little Ziploc like drugs. Oh damn.
Yeah,
She was like, "Are you really going to use that?" I was like, "Yeah."
absolutely. And if you go to your house, you have a Maryland flag anywhere that's visible in your home.
I have one framed above my couch.
Okay, see, this is what Maryland people do.
Yep.
They love the flag so much. Like the colors of the University of Maryland basically represent the flag.
Correct.
Of the state of Maryland. And if you know somebody from Maryland, inevitably,
Yeah.
they have this print of the flag somewhere in their home.
I got it all over my house.
Yeah, shirts.
It's not quite the flag, but it'll be in the shape of the crab, right? And then there's a Maryland
Exactly.
flag, which is about as sad as it gets. But I can't explain it. But if you were from Maryland, there's something about that flag. Like, and keep in mind, it's a loud, crazy, weird, ugly ass flag. But if you're from Maryland, man, you will rock.
But no
that
other
thing
state does
anywhere.
that.
No,
I mean, like our flag in
Texas
Washington
a
State
little bit.
is green.
that's not an
You would
exciting
never
flag.
think to put that on a college football team's uniform or anything like that. In Maryland, they do. Like you see that thing everywhere you go.
You're listening to the men's
And
room
there's a
with
Maryland.
Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
All of the shows, away we go. Welcome to the 20th anniversary season, episode number 4,446. What a large and a charge program we have for you today. Guaranteed future repeat. The head chef's back. Ted's Meat Potatoes as we get ready for the holidays. The best Christmas cookies of all times.
Yeah, man. People love cookies. It's cookie time of year.
It is.
So somebody ranked them. We'll talk about it.
Any
And
o-
probably argue about it.
Any on there are your favorites?
Yes.
Okay.
Hands
So
down.
this list is pretty good, though. Pretty accurate.
It is. It has the classics you expect, and then some of the, like we talked about, whatever. I'll know the name of it when I talk about it, but the one with the Hershey Kiss in the middle.
I don't know what the name of it is, but I know I like the cookie.
Right, and it only shows up around Christmas.
Yeah, that's it.
Head Chef coming up at 4:30. Today is Coats for Kids Day, as our goal is to put 2,500 coats on kids here in Washington State who are in need. Now, keep in mind, here in the area, we have 300,000 children that live in poverty, and we're trying to help out as much as we can. 2,500 coats. If we can get that done by the shot of the day today, we want to drink and toast with that. We are only a little over halfway to home. So if you could, and we're going to say this too, if you want to play Big Dummy today, we would ask that if you can, and we know times are tight because they are, and it's close to the holiday season and everything else, but we want to see if you would be willing to make a donation just for
please,
your
man,
participation.
if you can.
If you can do it, man, that would be great. We are also going to do what the Daily Mix Morning Show has done as well. If there is a tune that you want to hear and you're willing to make that donation, just text us 206-803-ROCK. If we see your name up there, we see the song you picked, we see your donation on the donation page, we can play basically whatever we want.
Yes.
If we have it.
It's that simple.
If we have it, we can play it. So
I
we're gonna-
will say, if you request every rose has its thorn, your donation cannot be below $500.
A lot of you out
Oh,
there.
that's fair though. But for 500,
Yeah. If you're going to get $500,
All right, fair,
I'll
fair.
sit through that garbage. Otherwise, don't be funny.
I will play.
Don't be
You
funny.
hate Father Christmas from the Kings. We'll play that
I do.
too.
I do.
You know,
In
it's
spite of
$500.
having played
and
it.
keep in mind, a lot of you who work for companies, you do have a match donation through your employer.
Yeah.
So you can work that as well, if that's possible. It's something that you can do. But either way, man, we really want to make a push and get this thing done for the kids. It's starting to get cold out there. It's wintertime. This is the day that we get that done. Special thanks to the Washington State Council of Firefighters.
As always.
And Operation Warm for Coats for Kids. But yes, the goal is 2,500 brand new coats. They are made here in America. $25 does that. So for $25, you are putting a brand new coat on a child in need. And in the meantime, we play the game known as Big Dummy. It is an easy game to play. We will spin the category wheel. You're either playing for Team Sober or Not Sober. As you said, this is the last Big Dummy of the year. We have a 5-way tie. Danny, Melody, Audrey, Eric, and Ray are stuck at 11 questions for the
That
year,
is unreal.
which is
It's the first time it's ever happened, and I want to say it was both the dudes, right? Both of them
Last
joined
week,
the
Eric and Ray.
11 question club last week.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't beat that today. That is not the goal. But either way, that's where we stand as the final Big Dummy of the year approaches. Now, when we play Big Dummy, we like to do a little men's room poll. And the last time, we asked you if one of these joined you in the bathroom, what would you pick? And a couple of these stories were actually in the news. There was a guy who was basically drug out of a porta potty by a bear.
Yeah.
Which is seemingly a pretty scary incident. We had
You think that's scary?
Yeah. We had another person that found a huge, they believe to be pet. I believe this was in the UK. It was a big ass boa constrictor
Okay, just real quick.
that escaped but got in the toilet.
Does it matter if you think it's someone's pet? Because the thing about a snake, it's not like you play fetch with it. A snake is a snake. You
Right.
might own it,
look.
but if I open my toilet, I wouldn't say, hey, relax, everybody.
Where's the land
That's
of-
Miles' snake.
Where's the land of boa constrictors? Is that in Brazil, South America?
I don't know.
But
I feel
either
like
way,
it's Asia, right?
okay, but it's not in the UK.
It's definitely
So
not the UK
immediately
and not your toilet.
Yeah, when you see this thing in your toilet, you know, hey, this is not a native boa constrictor.
A toilet snake is supposed to be a turd. We can all agree on that.
Yeah.
That's what we mean when we talk
Right.
about a toilet snake.
Yeah, we also had the story of a man who went to use the bathroom in Namibia and ended up being drug away by a lion.
Yeah.
as he was doing his business there. So, and then we had Andy Dick because
He joined you in the bathroom.
he's Andy Dick.
By the way, I was dead wrong.
What?
Boa constrictors are native to the Americas, ranging from northern Mexico down through Central America and across South America.
But no England mentioned, huh? What do you know?
Well,
No.
some places have anacondas. You know, but
That's
sure.
South America,
But
right?
Florida
Yeah.
has all these things based on people releasing their pets into the Okeechobee Swamp.
My kid is very excited, by the way, to see the new Anaconda movie. He's just a fan of Jack Black. So, and I get it. He's 30. So when he sees Jack Black, keep in mind, Jack Black was in Minecraft. Jack Black was in Jumanji. So as far as my kid goes, he's like, Dad, we have to see the new Anaconda. I didn't know anything about it. I saw a commercial, and I said, do we have to?
Right.
Do
I
we
don't-
have to?
I don't know how I feel about this movie.
I don't, look,
Is it supposed to be funnier?
it's Jack Black and Paul Rudd. I'm going to let you
Right,
do the math
okay,
on
all
that,
right.
right? So,
They show no fear whatsoever. This looks like oh no, the anaconda coming.
and I trust me when I tell you, before we
does,
come back,
man.
I'm going to end up seeing this movie in the theater.
Yeah.
I know. This is the movie he's got to see.
So one of these four things joins you in the bathroom, and if you follow us on X and Men's Room Live, here's how the voting shook out. Two-way tie for third place. Bear and Lion come in at 14% of the vote. Not shocking on either one of those two. In second place with 34%. You said you would rather be in the bathroom with a snake present. And your number one answer, Andy Dick, at 38%.
I still think that is insane.
That you would rather be... I did. That was the last thing I wanted in the bathroom with me.
Correct.
It's Andy Dick.
Again, there's a lion, I got no chance. A bear, I got no chance. A snake, I got a chance. It's just alarming. Andy Dick, I can beat with the toilet lid. I mean, just that's all.
I just need to stab you with a needle.
He is going to do that.
Yeah.
You are 100% correct, but he's not. Well, he might bite me too. I was going to say he's not going to bite me. Andy Dick would bite
It
you.
can be a little weird. So today, in honor of Coats for Kids Day, here is the deal. If you can, how can you help? So could you possibly maybe go to KSW.com and buy one coat, 2, 3, or 4? They are $25 a piece. They are American made. So if you're going to play the game today, we just look. It's an honesty system on this deal. If you can, please help at KISW.com. We really need to make a big push here.
Yeah.
Before 5 o'clock this afternoon. So KISW.com. Please give Coats for Kids. And if you're going to play the game today, or you want to request a tune, anything we're going to do like
Sure.
that, we just ask that throw a little money for the kids, man, and let's try to get as many coats. It'd be greater if we could just get over that $2,500 number to put more coats on kids.
Yeah.
So that's the idea today. All right, the game is Big Dummy. Let's do this. 206-803-ROCK. Steve, who is our first contestant, ready to play the big game.
Hello, Brian. Welcome to the men's room. Hello, Brian.
There he is.
Brian, are you on team sober or team not sober?
Sober for now, boys. Sober
All
for
right.
now.
All right, Brian. We hope you can donate. If you can, how can you help? Can you do 1 coat, 2, 3, or 4?
I will be doing at least one, fellas.
All right.
Thank you,
Hey,
man.
Thank you,
appreciate
dude.
you, Brian. Thank you, man. Okay.
Thrill, you're my favorite, buddy.
Oh, thank you, man.
Well, then give 2 coats.
No, I was Brian. You stay at 1. So I'm your favorite. Look, guys, it's understandable. Everyone else is throwing their hands. I completely understand.
What about based on looks, Brian?
Who's second place?
Oh, Thrill's the sexiest guy, man. But Miles,
Again, we
you know, you're
understand.
Hey,
Yeah.
Miles, Mike, come on. Let's take a play off. Let these two have their fun.
You know what, Brian's just here with me, man.
Good luck, Brian. No hits here.
Yeah, they're a little butthurt, Brian, because they're ugly and unpopular. And I get it.
Right-
I'd be
right on,
upset
right
too.
on.
All right, Brian, here's your question. Yen Sid. Yen Sid is the name of the sorcerer in what Disney movie?
I have no idea.
Take a guess. Do you know, Ted?
Maybe.
Yin Sid?
Yen Sid. That is his name.
I don't know. Pinocchio.
Is it Mulan?
Nope. Any guesses?
Well, I don't know.
Ted, it's a Disney movie that you said kind of terrified you when you saw it as a kid.
Oh, Fantasia.
Fantasia. So Mickey Mouse, when he's doing the sorcerer thing, he's technically Yen Sid in that moment.
Oh.
Yen
He's
Sid.
not Mickey Mouse. What, Mike? Jesus, man. All right, what do you got?
So I think that was still Mickey. I think Yin Sid was the sorcerer that he basically was like standing in for while he was out. Remember that guy? I think that's who it was.
Okay. All right, my bad. Mickey was Mickey.
Get your facts straight, man.
I am. My bad. I apologize.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that guy's not a mouse.
No. All right. Your question. What does PDF stand for in the computer world? PDF.
Partial effing document?
Anyone get it? Because someone will say, hey, man, send it to me in a PDF. And I know what it is in that sense. but
Printable format document?
Personal document file?
very close. Portable document format.
All right.
I'm going to start saying that to people. Can you send that to me in the portable document format? All right, your question. What movie spawned the catchphrase, quote, there's no crying in baseball?
No crying in baseball. Man.
Rosie O'Donnell? Madonna?
No hits. He's a thrill guy.
Oh, sorry.
Rosie O'Donnell, Madonna.
Yeah, League of Their Own.
Got it.
There you go.
And Brian, thank you for your donation, man. We appreciate that.
All right, we need some Ted heads to call in and donate
Game is big.
4 coats.
Oh, is that how it is?
Yeah.
All right.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803.
Hello, John. Welcome to the men's room.
Good afternoon.
Hola.
John, welcome to Big Dummy. Are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
Sober John. All right, John, what can you do, man?
Sounds like a Mark Twain book, doesn't it? Sober John.
if you can help,
Sober John.
could you pick up 1 coat, 2, 3, or 4?
How about I donate $100 through my work, and that'll turn into 8 coats?
Oh,
there we go.
nice.
John, you're the
Look
man.
at that.
Thank you, brother.
Who's your favorite member on the show?
Beat me to it.
I'd have to say Miles.
Oh, thanks, John.
Damn.
Wow. See, I didn't see that
Strike
one
it
coming.
out.
I'm going to help you a lot on these questions.
You can.
It's the upset special, Ted.
Yeah. It's not special, and it's not an upset.
All right.
It's like the pizza place that I won't name in a certain small town. It's a 0 out of 10. We say get the combo.
All right, your question. And Miles, please feel free to help out.
Sure.
What does Las Vegas translate to in English?
Las Vegas.
Yes.
Translate to?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just Las Vegas.
Well, it is Las Vegas. That is a Spanish term for... Come on, Miles, help him out.
The city in...
I know it's a city in Nevada.
It's
The
something
city-
that also isn't in Nevada, if I'm not mistaken.
And it's weird. Like, this is not the name I'd pick for Las Vegas, but Las Vegas translates to the meadows. Because when you think Las Vegas, you think of just those endless meadows.
Oh, fields of open grass.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what everyone says about Las Vegas. So, yeah, that's what it means, the meadows.
Maybe it's like a Greenland, Iceland thing.
It really is, yeah. All right, your question. Maybe that's what it was. Oh, yeah. Go there. All the farming you could do. Your question. In what city was Tupac murdered?
Chicago.
I see what you did there.
The
Wasn't that
Meadows.
Las Vegas?
Las Vegas. Now, this one I know Miles will help you out on because this is right up his alley. How many states end with the letter O?
Oh.
End with the letter O. Yes,
Okay.
O, Miles.
Oh.
Because every time they named a state, someone was having an orgasm.
Hold on here.
It is not one. I don't let Miles noodle through this.
Yeah. Just give me a second.
I don't know if
I'm
I
going
can
to say 2 and guess it's maybe 3.
It is, in fact, 4.
4.
So what are the 2 you came
I've
up
got
with?
Ohio and Idaho.
All right.
Colorado.
Colorado. And not old.
Oregon? No.
If you spell it backwards.
New Mexico.
Yes, New Mexico. Thank you, Ted.
Oregano.
If you look at it in the mirror, it ends with the letter O.
Yeah, when they run at you.
Yeah. All right, your question. The food mascot Bartholomew Richard Fitzgerald Smythe is better known as who? He's a mascot for food. His technical name is Bartholomew Richard Fitzgerald Smythe, but he's better known as who? Or whom?
A food mascot.
Yep. He represents a
Yeah.
food product, like Tony the Tiger, right? So he represents a food product. His technical name, Bartholomew Richard Fitzgerald Smythe. But we call him something much simpler.
I think his name is Poppin' Rice Krispies.
Is it Uncle Ben?
No, he's Ben.
It's a
name's just
cereal, you
Ben.
said, right?
It is not a cereal. I was giving Frosted Flakes as an example. It's Mr. Peanut.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Remember when he died?
Yes. Yes, Dad.
He was a sultan.
Hey-oh. That's
Yeah.
a good one. That's a timely joke.
Question 5, John.
Question number 5.
Baby nut.
What city is mentioned in the first line of the Bob Seger song, Turn the Page?
Orlando.
Oh. Well, he had the right letter. Omaha.
Omaha.
Yeah. God, I love Seeger.
Because remember that song, he wants you to kind of feel bad for what he's going through. I think that's why he opened with Omaha. You already feel bad if that's the first city coming out of your mouth. Like, ooh. You ever been to Omaha, Nebraska?
I have not, but
Don't.
I want to.
Why?
College World Series.
And Bob Seger.
Okay. Yeah, Bob Seger.
Well, and there's a famous bar that you order Jello shots from for the team you're cheering for.
Okay.
That's all it
still
takes.
wouldn't go. That's all it takes for you.
For me.
To go to Omaha.
Sporting
I'm gonna
event.
fly all that way.
Yeah.
Jello
For a
shots.
Jello shot.
I seriously, me and my brother were talking about it for years.
Did you ever get that cooler back with the Jello shots in it?
I will get that back for Andy this weekend.
Okay.
All right, your question. What did the class entering Harvard in the fall of 1967 have for the first time?
Women.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
Very good.
Lady folk.
More of Big Dummy coming up. 206-803 Rock.
We were the only state, the Calvert family told the English. They said, we're keeping the family coat of arms.
Yep.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
That explains
so that's
the
why our
appearance.
flag looks so much different. The Maryland flag, it looks like an old English flag. It's basically that family was just like, F you. We're going to stay here, and we're keeping the flag.
And the thing is, it's adored by anyone who's a Maryland resident.
Yeah.
But everyone else thinks, what is this? This is one of the ugliest things I've ever seen in my life.
Absolutely. If you don't know what it is, it's jarring.
Yo, yeah.
I mean,
it's
like-
obnoxious.
Right.
It really freaking. It's kind of like, when horse jockeys, like their pants are always absolutely stupid. It's basically that, right?
Correct.
But if you're from there, it's like, hey man, it means everything. Can't explain it.
Yeah. I mean, if you've listened to this program for the last 20 years, if someone is from California, they will tell us that in the first 2 sentences on any topic.
And it doesn't have to have anything to do with the story.
It has nothing to do with it, but it's just the first thing that comes out of someone's mouth. Texas is the same way, but in a different way.
But Texas wants you to know because Texas is proud of Texas, right? That's universally abundant with Texas. But California, it's like, look, we simply said, how was your day? I'm having a pretty good day today. Reminds me when I was in the Bay Area. Like, dude, this has nothing to do with California. But, they will absolutely let you know.
If people are from Texas, they'll let you know they're trying to get back to Texas. That's one of those universal things. Well, I'm up here for a while, but eventually I'll make it back to Texas again.
I mean, honestly, the first answer we got on X was great. This guy goes, I'm from Kansas City, but I'm Mexican heritage, so I'm a Raiders fan.
Okay.
Well, I was like, fair shout.
They're one of the biggest fan bases in Mexico.
Yeah.
The Ravens do pretty well, but the Raiders do really well.
Nobody touches the Raiders, man. Even when we went to the Vegas game, I'm in Las Vegas, right? So you just think, like, whatever ethnicity, I swear to God, 95% of the guys that are rocking Raiders gear, it's like, all right, you're of Latin descent. Like, that's kind of a thing, man. That's the stamp of, because I was looking down to my wife, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, you would think we're at the Mexico City game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? Honestly, I'm like, there might be more people of Mexican descent at this Vegas game in Las Vegas than if we went to freaking Mexico City to actually see the game.
Right. It could be doing whatever your hobby is. For a while there, I was running. And when you get to that finish line, no matter if you do a 5K, Ted, I don't know if you were witness to this because it was more of a shorter race, but people who run just talk about running all the time. For whatever reason, if you are a runner, you talk about running all the time. And there's more stereotypes that fit into that. Now, when I was doing those half marathons, most of those races were actual marathons. So you've got two groups of people. You got somebody doing it half and somebody who's doing it the whole deal. And we were in the tunnel coming back, and I was doing the half marathon, and a guy in front of me collapsed. I don't know if he had a seizure. I don't know what happened, but it was a definitive medical emergency. He was shaking. His eyes were rolling back into his head. I stopped. I looked at him. I'm like, oh, man, this guy is having a hard time. But we're also in a tunnel, and it's dark. And there's 2 lanes. There's one for the half marathon, and there's one for the marathon. And we need a doctor. And, I mean, you can hear my voice screaming in the tunnel. We need a doctor. I jumped into the marathon line and put my hands out and said, we need a doctor.
They're like 80% of them stuff.
The first guy who was coming up to me was a doctor. Yeah. I mean, and if you know anything about doctors, they are highly driven individuals. They have in their entire lives, but they run marathons.
Yep.
They do. And you cannot believe the percentage of, it's your doctor. He's health conscious, but
you would hope so.
These guys are incredibly competitive. And they'll go and run races. They'll try to qualify for the Boston Marathon or New York City Marathon or whatever the hell they're doing. But, man, as far as hobbies go and doctors go, if it has anything to do with exercise, most of them are runners and long distance runners. And the first guy stopped, and he started giving them aid. By that point in time, a golf cart had come up. So there was more people on the way. So I was like, all right, I've killed my 5 minutes. I'm going to start back up and keep running. There's nothing I can do here. But it was I could not believe it was the first dude. It was the first.
Well, and they're the only group. And granted, I respect people that run marathons, but they're the only group that put the bumper stickers up and stuff
to let you know that they've done it.
Right, gym bros don't generally put I max out at 400.
Right, you don't see that.
Right? I don't say I once boxed in front of 2,500 people on a bumper sticker.
Right,
but runners, it's important that we know. It's important that we know, and it's not like, look, I get if you put your honor roll crap up there for your kid. You're proud of your kid. You want your kid to feel good about themselves. Runners are like, oh no, this is about me. This is about me. I want you to, and because you're not going to ask, but I really want to talk about this. So if I put the bumper sticker there, maybe there's a chance you'll ask me about it. And I promise you, I won't.
Well, I mean, this year alone, the one that's bothered me, I can't put my finger on it yet. There's got to be something to this. But I know for a fact that most people who have new driver, student driver, be patient, they're not 16 years old.
They're everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out the correlation.
I think people are just putting the stickers on the car. Because again, like you said, I'll look in the car and I'm like, this woman's 45 years old. That does not mean that she's not a new driver, but I find it highly unlikely. Either Washington State has the much older new drivers than anywhere else in the country, or your line jar has. And I know maybe you share the car. I get it.
Well, if it's a 16-year-old beater car, I understand it. I've seen these things on Volvos. I've seen them on Teslas. I've seen them on
Mercedes.
I've seen them on undercover cop cars.
BMW.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're not a new driver, you're a cop.
I mean, how are you a new driver, and that's a 5 Series BMW?
Yeah,
You
come
know
on.
what I mean? What is going on there? So our question, sex, race, religion, or occupation. What do you do that perfectly fits your stereotype? 206-803-ROCKS. A lot of ways. Back home when I went to West Virginia for Thanksgiving, I don't know if you've looked at the price of a brand new like GMC truck or any of these big guys. They're over $100,000 for the most part if you buy a brand new one. Most everybody has one, all right? And these are very poor rural areas.
Yeah.
The truck that they are driving, I guarantee you, 90% of the time is worth more than the value of the home that they are living in.
I would almost guarantee it. Yeah, there, for sure.
Yeah. And, you know, you see Subarus around here. My opinion of a Subaru, I know for a fact that you garden. I know you love the outdoors. I know you like to go on hikes and all those things. You know, if I saw an elderly black man driving a Subaru, I would drive off the road. I've never seen them. I'm not even sure that there's a black person.
Probably skis.
Well, it's something.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, but I just, it's one of those things where, you know,
But it makes sense
your
'cause
car kind of dictates who you are. You know, the BMW driver.
Right.
You know, the Mercedes driver.
Sure.
You know, the people that drive a Tesla or whatever the deal is. So our question, sex, race, religion, or occupation. What do you do that perfectly fits your stereotype? And we get into the world of professions. And are they 100% correct? According to people who do this is what they believe is a stereotype, and they check that box. I'm a cashier. And yes, for the most part, we hate everyone.
I believe that. I don't think you go into it because you hated everyone. I think over time, when you deal with everyone, like you deal with everyone, if you're the cashier, you're going to learn to hate people.
Engineer here, we will spend 10 hours trying to figure out how to do a 2-hour project in 1 hour, which is completely accurate. Another, baker.
Right, spend 10 hours to figure out how to do it in half the time.
We had a listener at one of our events this year, and like it was her and her buddy, and like they were like, "Where's your husband?" She's like, "My husband's at home working on like a project."
All right.
But he takes so long. Because she was like, he's so detailed. She's like, he's great at it.
But he spends more time figuring out how to do it than it actually takes to do it.
Right, that was basically her gripe. So then, like, the other friend that was with him, I was like, but is it done correctly? He was like, well, yeah. Like, he's super good at it.
Ultimately, but to do something efficiently. Or something that isn't efficient for the consumer.
Sure.
You know, it's like German engineering. You know, they've talked about it's simple, it's effective, whether it's a doorknob or a lock or whatever the deal is. It's a different level of quality depending on the engineer who does it.
Sure, but then the flip side, it would have taken 2 hours if you just did it. But you spent 10 hours trying to figure out how you could take this 2-hour job and make it 1 hour. So you invested 11 hours when you could have just done it in 2. And
so if you do it the first time right.
But if you have a job, my assumption when you get hired is that you do your job right the first time. To me, that's what having a job is.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you get a little bit of a learning curve. You're going to make mistakes. But
I mean, even Germans, though, right? Like, I always look at, like, the German soccer team, right? Like, they always, doesn't matter who the players are, they'll play the same style. They're always good, right? It's not the most beautiful style, but they're always good in the World Cup. They kind of stick to it. So I said to a guy in Germany, I was like, kind of respect how you guys, like, are efficient, stick to the system. And he kind of giggled. He's like, we're also very hard-headed.
Yeah.
Well, we don't like change. I was like,
Oh, that's what it is.
Guys, I'm a baker. We do eat a lot of donuts and baked goods all day. And most of the people I work for are fat.
Yeah, there are a lot of fat bakers. Yeah, now I'm thinking about it. Sure.
I mean, I don't know much about that profession.
I don't know a lot, but at a couple of restaurants we had the quote-unquote pastry chef, and their hours were different than ours. They're kind of wrapping up as we showed up in the morning. But yeah, and I never thought about it at the time, but all of them, just generally, maybe 40 pounds heavier than anyone else. Right? So it's not that they were fat, but they just had like bigger jowls, you know what I mean? And you're right, they're back there just eating dough.
Well, they got to try it.
They do. And then there's things they don't have to try, but they're like, yeah, I made 3 extra of these. Like, where are they? Like, oh, I already ate them.
Yeah, but it's different than like sometimes a pit master might be a skinny dude, but like, I don't know, he's just eating protein.
Yeah.
What else? U.S. sailor. Can't go through more than 2 sentences without cursing. And almost everyone I work with, including myself, has a drinking problem.
All right. Well, you definitely hear a curse like a sailor.
Yeah. Consultant. I also have no idea what I do.
Yeah.
Thank you for just admitting it. That was always our joke. Just like, look, whatever the industry, there's consultants. I'm like, So they worked in your industry for like 1 or 2 years, right? You know what? It's like being an armchair quarterback. I can watch any football game and tell you what the team did wrong. I cannot break it down, but I'm like, yeah, their offensive line needs to improve. Well, anybody can tell you that, but they will spend a ridiculous amount of money on a consultant to walk in and say, hey, guys, you know what you need to do? Improve your offensive line. I will not tell you how to do it, but what I can do is observe what you did wrong and let you know that what you thought is correct.
Work in IT support. I do literally just Google everything. Makes it a hell of a lot easier. Google's got all that stuff on. Proportionally, truck drivers represent more serial killers than any other profession. I am not one of those.
But you say that, I don't believe you. But that makes
That's
sense.
what a serial killer would say.
Exactly. Now I think the
that's a
guy's
good
a
point.
serial killer.
Yeah.
No one would say, and I'm a serial killer. I fell
Right.
into my perfect profession.
Yeah, I don't think I would. I don't think I would take that hitchhike ride.
No. I mean, and they're right. Like, just because you can cross state lines, the whole nine. It's not that I think they're a serial killer, but certainly if you are, it lends itself to you not getting caught.
Yeah. Right. Statistically, right. They're just on the move. Like,
Yeah.
makes sense.
All the time.
They have refrigerated trucks.
With
Commercial
bodies.
airline pilot, guys. I wouldn't say 100% due to being married or engaged hook up with a cabin crew, but specifically in the layovers in different countries. Think about a 2 or 3 male crew, 12 women. Somebody's going to crack.
It's inevitable, right? You're always together. I mean, we see the hotel across the street. I'm not sure what airline they're contracted with. It is a good-looking airline. I will say that. But their little bus pulls up. Right. On average, it's like 2 dudes. They're like 8 hot-ass women. And we're just like, there's no... And you've been in this hotel, overnight. There's no way. There's no way it doesn't happen.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm a biologist, and I own an insane amount of nerdy outdoor clothes. Think cargo pants, hiking boots, utility belt, safari hat,
The safari hat, that's the one that gets me.
etc.
I don't know why. Once you put that on, I'm like, come on.
I don't know if I've ever met him.
Always live on the free Odyssey app. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK from the Pinky's Plumbing Studio. You're in the men's room.
Coats for Kids Day on the Rock. Big thanks to Cindy Buckingham. She gave $25. So puts a coat on a kid in need.
Related to Lindsay?
Maybe. That name historically is people used to ride pigs. Brian Burnett gave $25. David Arbo, thank you for the $100 donation. Anonymous, $174. Tuba gave $50.
Tuba.
Tuba Villani.
I thought his last name was Toothpaste.
Michael Timbleman gave $51. Ryan Campbell gave $51. And then we have Marquise Dion Oliveira. Oliveira. He wants to hear Not Like Us for Kendrick Lamar, but he gave $171.
Done.
Yeah, we're going to play that coming up.
Next song. Yeah. That easy.
Donate what you can now at KISW.com. In the meantime, the game is Big Dummy 206-803-ROCK.
Ironically, Mike's had that song queued up for, 2 years?
Mike's been waiting for this moment.
Waiting.
Mike. That's
I know.
right.
Does he ever call you at night and ask you if you heard the new Kendrick?
All the time, dude. It actually gets annoying.
Yeah. Same.
Well, I'm trying to cultify you guys.
I know. I get it,
Thanks,
man.
dude.
Got it.
You got
Good
your finger
looking
on
out.
the pulse.
Show you some good stuff.
Hello, Jeff. Welcome to the men's room.
Do you down, you Johnson, or
Girl
and your Johnson.
Jeff, are you sober or not sober?
Yeah, team sober. Don't
Okay.
ask me why. I don't know, but I'm team sober.
All right, no worries. All right, Jeff, if you can, how can you help? Can you give enough money for 1 coat, 2, 3, or 4?
I could help out with a coat, yeah.
All right.
There you go, Jeff.
Thank you, man.
Hey, man, we appreciate you.
You, your girl, in your jacket. See, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff, please don't sing that. Now, Jeff, here is your question.
Sing it, Jeff.
You girl, and you Johnson.
You, your girl, and your Johnson.
All right. He's got a theme.
It's the last one of the year. Why wouldn't I?
All right, Jeff, here's your question. What kind of insect is the title character in the 1954 movie Them?
Them. I could think of arachnids, which starred a movie with William Shatner, but I don't think that's the one you're talking about.
Nope.
Oh. Insects. Bees?
That would have been my guess.
Wasp?
Nope. The dreaded ant.
Oh,
Do you remember the movie Empire of the Ants?
no.
No, came out like 78. It was a terrible movie, but when I was a kid, I thought it was awesome, and it starred who was on Chips. He was the captain. I can't remember.
I
saw-
could see him.
He's
I
Chris
don't know his
Pine's
name.
father, and I can't remember his name. But
I remember The Swarm at about the same time.
I remember The Swarm. Yeah, there's also Empire of the Ants, equally cinematic. All right, your question, multiple choice. Goofy, Pluto, Lassie, or Benji? Which dog's name was originally Rover?
Oh. What were the choices again?
Goofy, Pluto, Lassie, or Benji?
Benji.
I'll say Pluto.
Pluto. It was originally
Oh, damn it.
Whose dad was he?
So the guy that was the captain in Chips and also the star of Empire of the Ants is the father of actor Chris Pine.
All right.
And I can't remember his freaking name.
What's your dad's name?
What's my dad's name? Oh, Robert Pine. Is that the
There you
guy's
go.
name? All right, there we go. Robert Pine, yeah. And somebody here on YouTube says, man, I saw that movie too. Freaked me out. I thought it was awesome, but yeah, when you're a kid, it was terrifying. All right, your question. Amazon river dolphins are what color? I know, dude, that just sounds...
Jeff, think about a dog and
Yes.
when it's excited.
Oh, what is it, like the hairless golfers?
Oh, not too far off.
All right. Party on, guys. Go Hawks. R.A.P. Biffle family. That's they're pink.
They are pink.
They are.
You got it.
Yeah.
Nice job.
The pink Amazon river dolphin. Why does that sound dirty?
It sounds horrible.
But it's just a dolphin.
They are ugly.
What are they called? Botus, I believe it is.
Yeah.
They are an ugly ass dolphin. Dude. Like if you think dolphins are cute, Google this thing. It's just not a good looking dolphin.
Mole rat.
You ever just walk up to your girl, smack her in the face with your river dolphin?
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
The pink one?
The pink river dolphin?
Pink river dolphin.
Play your cards right, honey. You might be seeing the old pink river dolphin tonight, all right?
Want to see your Botu? Hello, D. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. D, are you sober or not sober?
I am not sober.
All right, D. Welcome to Big Dummy. If you can, how can you help? Can you give enough for one coat, 2, 3, or 4?
I can do one.
All right. Thank you, D. We
Excellent.
appreciate that. Coats for Kids, KISW.com.
Who's your favorite member of the show?
D. Ted Smith.
There we go.
Oh, take out one. All right.
Whiff.
I was going to ask Jeff, because I like Jeff.
Yeah.
But I was afraid he was going to he was going to call Mike now.
Just leave you hanging?
Yeah, so I didn't bring it up.
All right, D, here's your question. What is the NATO phonetic alphabet word for the letter U? U as in ugly.
Unity.
Utah?
Close. Uniform.
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 Uniform up?
What are we talking about?
You up?
Oh. Late night text from Ted and the phonetic NATO alphabet.
Figure it out.
All right, your question. Who played the inventor in the 1989 movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Been a minute since we've seen him.
Oh, I
Got punched in the face in New York City.
All right, I'll give you a hint that you picked me. He he kind of stepped out of the limelight for a while. He's back.
Rick Moran.
There
Boom!
you go.
One and done. Oh, that was two. That was two.
Rick
That was two.
Moranis. That is right.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
If I ever get into porn, I'm going to go by Rick Moranis. Hello, Michael. Welcome to the men's room.
With that,
Hey, how you doing?
Michael, are you sober or not sober?
Sober. This is Michael from the VA.
Oh, come
right
on,
on,
man. Well, welcome to Big Dummy, brother. Okay, if you can, Michael, how
I've been
can you
here
help?
before.
Can you help with Coats for Kids?
Are you guys doing this tomorrow?
I mean,
Not on air, but I believe it's still taking
I
donations.
believe you can still take a donation online.
I'll do it tomorrow because I'm broke right now, but I don't get paid till tomorrow.
Okay,
But
all
I
right.
want
Us too, brother. We get it.
Children of the Billy Thorpe, Children of the Sun.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, here's your question. What company produces the snack Bugles?
Wow.
Everyone knows Bugles, but who's been providing those tasty little finger treats?
Nabisco?
Not a bad guess. Actually, that would have been my guess.
Frito-Lay?
Nope. Big ass company, you've heard of them. Generally, you think cereal when you hear this
let's
name.
say, is it General Mills?
General Mills, yep.
Ah, what are we going to do with this leftover stuff? Make Bugles.
Make sure kids can fit it over their fingers.
They look like witches.
I do like Bugles.
All right, your question. I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, they're not terrible, but they're the last kind of salty snack I would pick.
They've got a new line of stuff out, 2 or 3 different bags, and the flavors are actually pretty good.
I remember
They've got one
that.
with caramel on it.
You know what? I think Bugles are kind of suited for that.
They are.
I would try that.
I think there's a ranch one too.
Of course there is.
I've
It's
heard.
the U.S., brother. We put ranch. If you can put ranch on it, we're going to have a ranch flavor. Mm-hmm. All right, your question. How long are the white dashed lines that divide lanes on U.S. roads?
Probably more in common with me, 8 inches.
8 inches.
I'll say 15 feet.
Nope.
I'll say a yard, 3 feet.
10 feet.
10 feet.
They're 10 feet long?
They are 10 feet long. I know. When you think about seeing them, right, you realize how fast your car's moving, even when you're not, quote-unquote, driving fast. Yeah, they're 10 feet long.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. All right, your question. What is the largest land mammal in North America? Your mother.
Grizzly bear?
I'll say bison.
It is, in fact, the bison.
I was going to go moose.
That's not a bad guess either. The moose might be the tallest,
Oh, it could be.
I guess.
Yeah.
All right, your question. What is Kenny G's real surname?
Kenny G.
God awful.
Normally, I would accept that. Gorlick.
Gorlick.
Kenny Gorlick.
Gorlick the Destroyer.
And that's what it sounds like, a D&D character. I am Gorlick. Here's the songbird.
Look at my flowing locks.
I have a red pink river dolphin.
Kenny G's pink Amazon River dolphin. All right, your question. What was the first consumer product made of plastic? Was it Tupperware, piano keys, hair combs, or pool balls?
Repeat.
Tupperware, piano keys, hair combs, or pool balls?
I'll go comb.
You are correct.
Nice job. There you go.
And all of those things, however, were some of the early plastic consumer products.
Like swimming pool or like pool like billiards?
Pool balls, man.
Made
Pool,
out
like
of plastic?
billiards.
All right.
Yeah, they did whatever they do, and then enamel them on the outside.
I'll be damned.
And like piano keys
Okay.
were ivory, hence tickling the ivories, and people kind of frowned upon that. So when plastic came around, they started mass producing pianos. You could do it a lot quicker because you weren't waiting on ivory. And believe it or not, yeah, hair combs first.
Can you
thing.
only get ivory from elephants? And like animals?
I mean, does it count as ivory if it's from a rhino? I don't know.
All right.
I really don't.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Matt. Welcome to the men's room.
Your girl and your Johnson.
Hola.
Girl and your Johnson.
Matt, are you sober or not sober?
Sober today.
All right, Matt, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, if you can, how can you help? Can you give enough for 1 coat, 2, 3, or 4? KISW's Coats for Kids is on now.
I can do 2.
2, thank you, brother.
Nice.
Appreciate you.
All right, Matt, here's your question. What is the name of the valuable element found on the moon Pandora in the Avatar movies?
I can't get it anywhere.
I don't have a clue.
Yeah, that's actually the right answer. But in the movie, they call it unobtainium. Unobtainium.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
I feel like that showed up a few times.
What's that?
Wasn't that also the basis of the core was that they were trying to get unobtainium?
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
There was some, at one point, scientists, I don't remember what decade it was, but they wanted to name something unobtainium. But they wanted to name it unobtainium because they literally could not obtain it. And they're like, we can't name something we can't actually have. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, your question. What university presents the annual Pulitzer Prize Journalism Award?
Let's go Yale.
Harvard.
Nope.
Princeton.
Nope. In fact, their School of Journalism is probably the highest regarded in the States.
Bucknell.
Syracuse.
Columbia.
Oh,
Bucknell. All right.
Isn't that an Ivy League school?
I don't know if it's Ivy League, but
Oh.
there's what, 8 or 9 Ivy League schools? Harvard, Yale, Brown, Columbia, Cornell,
Penn.
Penn. Yep, that's what I know.
Dartmouth.
Dartmouth. All right. What else you got?
We said Brown, Columbia, Cornell, Dartmouth, Harvard, Princeton, University of Penn, and Yale.
Okay, so no, Bucknell. Not
It's a
an
great
Ivy League
university,
school.
though.
I'm sure, but not Ivy League. You know, a little below that.
Well, there's MIT.
That's Ivy League, right?
No.
Nope.
No, damn.
Again, there's a lot of good schools that aren't Ivy
They're
League.
just. I know.
I mean, Cal Berkeley is considered like the Ivy League of the West.
I would
Johns
not be
Hopkins.
accepted into any. Yeah, it's a good point. Hopkins, right? Not Ivy League.
Georgetown.
So what do you have to do to be freaking Ivy League then?
Old.
That's it.
Seems that way.
Okay. All right, your question. Which Australian actor played James Bond? He only did it in one movie.
I'm thinking.
I was hoping you were. Either he's thinking or he is dead. So I'm glad that you were thinking.
Was it the movie On Her Majesty's Secret Service?
I'm not 100%. That sounds right, but I'm not 100% on that.
On the tip of my tongue. I'm not going to waste your time, though.
I almost don't want to tell you. George Lazenby.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
I think he
was one of the first.
I know he's one of the first. Was he the first one? I feel like it may have been Sean Connery first, then George Lazenby, then back to Sean Connery, but I'm not sure.
Question number 4.
Question number 4. What actress was Tom Cruise's first wife? She has a very selfish-sounding first name.
So it wasn't Nicole Kidman?
It was not Nicole Kidman. Very selfish-sounding first name. No one can remember.
Well, I got Mimi.
Yep, Mimi
Rogers.
Mimi Rogers. That is right. Yep.
Well, that means grandma in French.
Does it?
Yeah.
So
Grandma Rogers.
Question number 5.
Question number 5. What was the name of Marky Mark's and his Third Nipples backing band?
The Funky Bunch.
Nice job.
funky.
Nice job. Game is Big Dummy 206-803-ROCK, and we just lost everybody on hold. So if you want to play Big Dummy, call back
cool.
now. 206-803-ROCK.
You know,
Tell
they
you
call
what-
them the Funky Bunch because they didn't shower.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
it.
I also like the idea. He was kind of a tough guy, and it's like, I'm coming over with the Funky Bunch.
That is kind of a weak name. Now,
I'm going to mess you up.
when the band's name is the Funky Bunch, did Marky Mark pick that name, or did like the label pick the name? Because I can't believe the
back then,
band
there was a lot-
itself would say like, "Yeah, we're the Funky Bunch."
But I feel like people used to say funky a lot more with like rap and hip hop back then.
Well, sure. So you think they picked it? Like we're the Funky Bunch, or he
Yeah.
said, "You are my Funky."
Or the
Bunch."
Beastie Boys, that funky monkey.
Well, I would also say, truthfully, when you think funk music, you generally think of like black people.
dudes, right? Rocking out on bass. Yeah,
So I think
boots and
that
collars.
maybe he thought that would give him more street cred as a white guy.
Maybe. I mean,
I
I
got-
get it. I'm
I
just
got the
curious. Like,
Funky
did
Bunch.
you guys come up with and say, "Yo, Mark, we love what you're doing, bro. We are the Funky Bunch. We'd like to back you." Right?
like-
Because like you hear Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, and you go, "All right, did Joan Jett name the band, or they're like, we are the Blackhearts, you're Joan Jett, we'll back you up." Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, are they just the Heartbreakers? And obviously they play with Tom Petty. Well, when he was alive.
Yeah.
I'm just always wondering, like,
Yeah.
does the band leader pick the E Street Band? Right? Did Bruce Springsteen come up with it, or is that the name of their band?
I think that's the name that he picked.
You do think that's the name that
Yes,
he picked?
yes.
With Springsteen, well, they call him the boss. I get the feeling that could be a possibility.
Game is Big Dummy 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Ken. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, naked ladies.
Hola.
Ken, are you sober or not sober?
Stone cold.
All right, Ken, welcome to Big
Hammered.
Dummy, man. Okay, our poll.
Better not be. I'm driving.
Coach for Kids Day here at KISW, and you can donate now, KISW.com. $25 puts a brand new coat on a kid in need in the area. Can you buy one coat, 2, 3, or 4? Ken, any chance you can help us?
I donated this morning. I got 2 songs, Cult of Personality and a little Weird Al, the night Santa went crazy. So
Nice, man.
So you've already done your part.
I would do Cult of Personality for free. That's just me.
I appreciate you.
That is one of the baddest ass songs. It's one of those songs I never get tired of.
Oh, yeah.
You can put it on any time. I'm like, all right, all
Probably
right.
play it tonight.
100%.
All right, here's your question. And Ken, you strike me as a guy that knows a lot about Algerian priest. So I'm going to ask you this question. What fruit did Algerian priest Pierre Clement create in 1902?
Would that be the Clementine?
Boom! Right there.
Done.
Look at you.
By the way, the Clementine, it is a cross between a willow leaf mandarin and a sweet orange. Not just a standard mandarin, a willow leaf. All right, look, since you're one and done, we got a 50-50 question for you. True or false? You would die in 15 seconds in space without a spacesuit or helmet. True or false?
True.
No, it takes shorter time.
No, believe it or not, you'd go unconscious in about 15 seconds, but you'd be alive for up to 3 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Codes for Kids Day, please. Donate what you can now. KISW.com.
Once you put that on, I'm like, come on, man.
I don't know if I've ever met a biologist. I mean, other than, I know you have biology class, and I'm sure those teachers are.
I to a degree, sure.
But other than that, I don't know that I've got any buddies that run in that level of intelligence.
I've definitely met a marine biologist before.
Well, yeah, Castle's wife's a marine biologist. But she doesn't put on waders and stand in the water. She's in front of a computer.
Well, she's a number counter, basically, right?
Yeah,
for the most part. IT and software developer, guys, and I'm incredibly socially awkward.
Oh, yeah.
Got some IT friends?
Yeah, I just kind of lump them all into tech bros.
But a tech bro to me is a different vibe. A tech bro is very confident. That's how I perceive a tech bro, right? Hey, man, I work in tech. I know my S, right? I can sit here and bore you with all of the stuff that I know about it, but I'm confident. I'm having a good time. You know what I mean? I drive a nice car. Where I feel like IT guys, when they're at the bar, they're a little more like, I just want a vodka soda. Mm-hmm. I just, like they're just not as comfortable, say, conversing with the people around them.
United States Marine here. We do a lot of dumb S when we are bored.
Never met a Marine that denied that.
Well, you would think, as far as drinking goes, you would say, like, well, a bartender could probably put anybody under the table. But at least in my experience, the two groups of people that can outdrink just about anyone I've ever seen in my life are Marines and firemen.
Yep.
Those are the two professions where I'm like, Coast Guard to some degree as well. But
just military overall.
Yeah, they can put you on your ass.
I had the experience with firefighters that we held no candle to those guys.
Usually and Marines.
Yeah, I mean, I just like, nope, I'm out.
I mean, those guys in Baltimore, and when we did the 1 hour of Marine training or however long it was, I mean, that was intense stuff. I mean, you probably by the end of the day, you're ready to crack a cold one.
Yes, just one.
I hang out with a few Marines. Those guys are Baltimore. That one guy I liked him. Mm-hmm. But he was even more intense than like run of the mill. But he had some wild stories.
Yes.
And he was a recruiter. And I think most people know the recruiters are even a little different. But yeah, that guy, I mean, he was awesome. I love the dude, but I was just like, damn.
Yep. Veterinary medicine, guys. You probably know the suicide rate is extremely high from compassion fatigue and depression. You're overworked, you're underpaid, and being labeled as a money grabbing by a lot of the general public. And they don't help with the issues either. And some of them can't pay and, prefer to put their animal down other than keep them alive. Yeah, let's see. Recruiter. I probably will not get back to you.
Yeah.
Don't know too much about that world, but yeah. Guys, I work in mental health. Most of us suffer with mental health as well. Well, see, to me, that's not...
Everybody does.
Well, but that's... I want to go to a drug counselor who has done drugs.
Correct.
Just like anything else. I mean,
you can't relate to me if you don't know if
you don't have the experience.
Exactly.
So that makes complete sense. Guys, I'm a stripper. I have daddy issues, and I really, 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 really like cocaine.
Okay.
Whoa.
Wow. All right. Nailed it.
Yeah. So do salespeople. Banking, and this is how it works. If you're in banking, as a female, it very well does help you to be very attractive.
Yes.
So much so outside of the front office. So if you're out and about and you're trying to pick up new clients and everything else. Visual discrimination is alive and well on the selling side of banking.
And always, I think in any profession, you can think it's right or wrong, but the fact it exists, absolutely. Like I said, any restaurant I worked in, any restaurants for sure, anyone that was a host or hostess, they were never ugly. Plenty of ugly cooks, myself included. Wait staff, generally pretty good looking, but the first person you saw generally was the best looking person who was getting paid by that restaurant. And it was understood because, hey man, it's a 25-minute wait. You might not want to, but, you might make a different decision. But I can just sit here and kind of look at you like, all right, done,
Guys, I've worked retail my entire life. All my F's leave my body when I clock into work. I have that's one thing I've never done is worked a retail job. Other than I've worked at Burger King, but I was in the back of the house.
Right.
So it doesn't really count.
But dealing with actual customers.
Yeah.
Mingling among the people.
Ted, you're a
spending the money.
bartender. I mean, you've
Yeah, I've never worked in like a department store or something. God, I sound old.
Department store.
Department store.
I worked in a Macy's.
I worked at the window at a drive-through joint, and working with people sucks.
Would you have preferred to be in the back?
Yes.
Now, why did they put you on the window? Is it because you generally come off as a nice guy? That's where you go wrong. Because if I'm doing the hiring and you three guys walk in, I'm like, okay, I'm going to put Mike on the window. I would regret that because I think, Ted, you should be the guy at the window. Yeah. But I would have put Mike on the window
Ted's
because of the way you.
Anybody up there.
I know.
Yeah.
But
if Ted's on the window, it's going to be a huge line.
But in a job interview, everybody plays themselves different, right? So Ted is not going to be as gregarious as we know him to be. You're going to say all the right stuff.
Yeah.
Right? You sit down and you lie to each other. That's your job interview. But, Mike, you present well. So I'd be like, oh. No question.
What about the window?
That's the guy putting in the window, right?
And that was
very cordial.
That was part of it. I'm sure there was also a bit of a language barrier that created a difference there. But it's
what language were you speaking?
English. Damn it, Ted! Make me say it out loud.
Yeah, but Ted's going to ask everybody about their order. Like when the order's coming in.
Oh man,
he's going to comment on.
I just be like, hey,
oh, man,
I like what you did here, man.
Yeah, exactly.
We got 20 piece in here.
You're just missing the sauce. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Can I recommend?
Exactly.
I wouldn't be as mean as the Subway guy, but I would have suggestions.
Exactly.
I wouldn't mind if he gave suggestions.
Great order, man. A+.
Right. Subway guy, he did not give suggestions. He questioned everything. He said, can I get cheddar cheese? Really? You're going to put cheddar with that? Like, Jesus, I'm not getting it for you, man. And this was every single time you went in. Even if it was something you didn't alter what they had on the menu, right? So say just the tuna sub. I'll get the tuna sub. Really? You want the tuna?
Well, the thing about working the counter is, you guys had an experience being out in Baltimore, being out on the east side, and then when you came over here, it was a bit of a culture shock when you went into whatever spot that you went to. You thought that they were filming a commercial.
The woman literally said, and I've only seen this in commercials, I went into McDonald's, it was downtown, which typically is your worst one, and she looked me in the eye, and she said, "Good morning, welcome to McDonald's. What would you like?" And it gave me pause, because in Baltimore, you roll in, "All right, inbound, what you want?"
Right.
Like that's how I went.
Right. Now, I did that hoping that would lead to a good interaction.
With the good morning, welcome to...
Correct. It didn't. But I also heard about y'all's interactions on the east side. It makes sense because those are the things I wanted to say to those people. Why in the hell have you been sitting? There's two screens in this drive-thru. There's one that when there's a big lineup, you're waiting right in front of that menu so you can have a gander at it and see what's going on over there while you're waiting to make your order. Then you get up there. With traffic, there's a line wrapped around the doggone building. So you've been in here for at least 15 minutes waiting to get up here to say what you want.
It drives me nuts.
Every time. What do you got there? Have you not been looking at it? I'm going to rip off, I forget which comedian said it. It's like the menu hasn't changed in 10 years.
I think Sinbad put it well once. He said, man, when you go to McDonald's, you already know why you're there.
Correct.
It's like when you get up there and they're like, can I get... It's like, bro, you went to... Why did you come here? Get the 2 freaking cheeseburgers, a large fry, and the chocolate shake that you want.
See,
you know what you want.
Well, Mike, with your other gig, being an auctioneer. Now, I'm not talking about when you're doing like the car stuff, the auto stuff in the morning and all that stuff. But when you're doing
a stereotype of the auctioneer?
I've got one. I've probably been, since I've been here, to more auctions than I've been in my life. And I used to work at a car auction. Okay. But these are all charitable auctions that happen in the evening.
Yeah.
The only goal of an auctioneer is...
to hear their own voice?
No. to get you as drunk as humanly possible in the 2.5 hours that you are sitting in this ballroom. They have one job, which is to get you hammered. And the reason that they have this job is because hopefully in this state of mind, you're going to donate and spend more money on items.
Well, sure.
Absolutely.
And that's the whole game. So like,
It's the Vegas theory. Hey, another free drink. You're spending, have another free drink.
Right, but it's your job is to get people hammered. And I know that because
I encourage the chairs of the auction to have a well-stocked bar and to make the drinks as cheap as possible. Yeah.
But I think there's two different auctioneers, though. You do it professionally.
Yes, sir.
Right? So there's a guaranteed job that you have to do, and there's an expectation. So even if you're plying them with booze, it plays into what your job is.
Absolutely.
You go to these auctions for like the kids' schools or stuff like that. Rarely do they actually hire an actual auctioneer, right? Like,
right.
You're not there.
It's one of the parents.
It's not really one of the parents. It's just somebody that somebody knows who has a big personality, right? Because they're not rattling off numbers at the speed. They don't have to know the Betty Butterbot, right? None of that.
Correct.
It's a slower thing. And what I realize, and it drives me crazy, and I say this to my wife, I'm like, I hate this because they're just talking to hear themselves talk.
Yes.
You're moving items along.
Correct.
Right? They're not.
Yeah.
They are not.
Yeah.
They're talking, but man, oh man, nothing's happening.
Contrary to popular belief, I want to be done.
Yeah.
I have fun in doing this, but I really would like to just go home and take my pants off.
You guys are going to love Deborah. No, we don't love Deborah.
No.
I don't care how big her personality is.
Right.
These guys do not want to be done, and I don't want to say who it was, but they hired a couple of years ago a well-known local TV personality. I know you have worked with this individual.
I've
before.
heard of this individual.
Oh my God. They were so proud of who they were. But I'm kind of like, hey, dude, when do we start bidding?
That's
not trying to be a D,
right.
but it's like, let's get to it, brother. It ain't about you. Shut up.
That's the reaction I hear about that one.
Yep.
guys, I'm a teacher, and I guarantee you, after you leave my class, the next time you see me, we'll be in a bar.
Oh yeah, for sure. For
The shenanigans continue. This is the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
$175 for Coats for Kids. Get your Kendrick Lamar on the radio station.
Somebody says, love this song. Somebody else says, this is still the Rock in Seattle. Yes.
Yeah, it's us.
Yeah. We're taking donations for Coats for Kids. We need your help. We are a little over halfway there.
Yeah.
The goal is to put a brand new coat on a kid in Washington State that lives in poverty. 2,500 coats is the goal. Please donate now at KISW.com. All right, the game is Big Dummy 206-803 Rock.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Conrad. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
Conrad, are you sober or not sober?
Totally sober.
All right, Conrad, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, Conrad, our men's room poll, if you can. How can you help us with Coats for Kids? Can you give enough for 1 coat, 2, 3, or 4?
I'll give you a coat when I get home.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Conrad. We appreciate you.
All right, Conrad, your question. What former baseball player was Halle Berry's first husband?
Alex Rodriguez.
No, hang on. He played for the Braves forever. I could see him.
It sounds like
going to court.
I was going to say like the alter ego of a superhero.
What was his name?
David Justice.
David Justice.
David Justice.
I know, Mike.
I love that dude.
Just the attorney at law. All right, your question.
Call David Justice.
Doesn't that sound like that?
Yeah.
I'm David Justice.
Have you been wronged?
You've been married to Halle Berry? You know you have.
Texas law hawk.
You deserve to David Justice.
In what country was Mel Gibson born?
South Africa.
Australia?
New Zealand, right?
The U.S.
Oh.
He was actually born in the U.S., but yeah, raised in Australia. What were you going to say, Ted?
Judging by his reaction, I don't think he wants to tell.
Based on his comments?
No, I just... based on his religion.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. That's fine.
I was like, this having the bad person.
All right, your question. Which 2 books of the New Testament begin with the letter R? R.
You ready?
Are you ready?
2 books.
Oh, man, I have no clue.
Mike got it, to the shock of no one. One of them tells about the end of times. And there's nothing positive in this particular book.
Oh, that's one's Revelation.
Yep, I figured that's a good clue. The other one, I guess, a name for a group of people.
Yeah.
Rabbis.
Rabbis, yes.
rabbis.
Or Romans. Romans and Revelations.
Question 4, Conrad.
I think rabbis is more likely to be brought up, say, in the Old Testament.
Old Testament.
Yeah, that'd make a little more sense. All right, your question. The San Andreas Fault is located in what state?
California.
California.
Very good, very good. Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Big Dummy.
Anyone see the movie San Andreas?
No.
With The Rock?
Yeah.
Did not.
Yeah, I saw that. And I'm here to tell you, there's nothing The Rock can't do. If you're in danger, it doesn't matter the situation. I promise you, The Rock will get your ass out of it. Hello, Chris. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Chris, are you sober or not sober?
10 months sober.
Oh, good for you, Chris.
Oh, good on you, man.
Yeah, nice work. All right, Chris, our men's room poll, coats for Kids Day. If you can't help, how can you help? Can you go enough for one coat, 2, 3, or 4?
I'm going to go with 2.
2. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, man.
Appreciate that.
All right, Chris, your question. Which layer of the Earth's atmosphere is located closest to the ground?
Closest to the ground. I'm going to go stratosphere.
Mesosphere.
Nope, mesosphere is way up there.
Way up there.
The troposphere.
Troposphere.
That's the one we're breathing in right here, boys. Take a big whiff of that troposphere. That's what you're smelling. Yeah. Every day you wake up to the smell of troposphere.
Yeah.
Salty.
The good stuff.
Yeah, the good stuff.
I'm glad it's working.
What's that? Troposphere?
Yeah, just breathing and everything.
I know, it's cool. Right? It's just one of those things. You take it for granted until there's a moment you can't breathe.
Oh, 100%.
Then you realize how much you really enjoy forgetting about breathing. Right?
Yeah.
Trapped underwater, you're like, God, I love that breathing stuff.
Right.
Need to give him more credit. Brings me a lot of comfort.
That Dorito gets stuck in your throat.
I love the breathing. Come on, breathe. I mean, like, you do it in your sleep.
Yeah.
You just breathe, man. Yeah, so then when you can't, you're like, oh, S. All right, your question. In the movie E.T., what was Elliot's older brother's name? There was Gertie, his little sister. There's Elliot, of course.
Gertie.
Yeah, Gertie. Dirty Gertie.
Man,
What was
I
that?
haven't seen that movie since I was a kid.
But I bet you remember Elliot's ass.
Well, yeah, because he says it. Elliot.
He says it a lot.
Anyway,
You think they got on Elliot's nerves, like deep down, like, Jesus Christ, I swear to God, if that little ugly-ass turtle ripped out of his shell says my freaking name again, I'm going to, Elliot. Punch him in his damn face.
I don't know. I'll just random name. Billy. I'll go with Billy.
Anyone remember?
No.
Elliot's older brother.
Eric.
Michael.
Oh, all right.
Do you remember what Elliot called Michael toward the beginning of the movie when they're arguing about something at the kitchen table?
Booger breath.
Nope. Penis breath.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
I laughed so hard at that as a kid. All right, your question. Reese Witherspoon played whose sister on the TV show Friends?
Say that again?
The other
Reese
One.
Witherspoon played the
Is that
sister.
Jennifer Aniston?
It's her character. What was her character's name?
Oh, it's a famous haircut, too.
Lady
Oh, I
Shrimp.
don't remember. I don't remember the character. I know it was Jennifer Aniston.
It's
you
also the
can't
name of a Reuben made with turkey.
I never knew that was the name for that. Okay.
Sorry, you're right. Jennifer Aniston was, in fact, the actress, but she played the sister of the character Rachel.
Yeah, the Rachel, Mike, if you get it with turkey.
Okay.
It's a great
Is that an
clue,
East Coast thing?
Well, Rubens typically are, but you can get a couple good ones around here.
but can you get a Rachel
Yeah.
here? I'm saying, would they know if you said I'm
Some
ordering?
places serve it, but he's probably right. I probably remember that from a menu.
I would almost guarantee it. Yeah,
They're both awesome.
they are. You can't go wrong. All right, your question: what is the capital of Maine?
Augusta.
Got it.
Man,
Nice job.
you're better
Nice
than
job.
than me. I'm like, for some reason I kept guessing Bangor.
Bangor.
There's Bangor, Augusta,
Castle Rock.
Portland.
Portland.
That's about it.
All right, name a city in New Hampshire that's not Concord.
Portsmouth.
Ah, well done.
Good job, Miles.
Yeah.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Big
Hello, Jeffrey. Welcome to the men's room.
Hello.
Hola. Jeffrey, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
All right, welcome to Big Dummy. Jeffrey, we're raising money for Coats for Kids. It is Coats for Kids Day, KISW.com. If you can, how can you help? Can you give enough for one coat, 2, 3, or 4?
2 coats.
2 coats for you. Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Who's your favorite member of the show?
Say that again?
Who's your favorite member of the show?
Favorite member? I'll go with Miles.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yay.
You're popular today.
What's going on?
I let you on the show, Jeffrey.
Yeah, but you're not his favorite. It'd been better if Miles did.
Well, you asked.
Yeah.
Quick shout out to my boy Willie Green, who donated $100 to Coats for Kids.
Oh,
Thanks,
nice,
Willie.
man.
Appreciate you, man.
Be cool if your name is Green Willie.
Everybody, my neighbor Willie.
Great dude.
Willie Green.
Love Willie.
Willie Green, you should just learn jazz guitar because your name's already says it, right?
Willie Green.
If you say, hey, man, I'm going to the jazz club tonight, and say, who's playing? They say, Willie Green. Never heard of him, but I'm like, I know he's a badass already.
Oh, I would just
Willie
assume
Green?
I know him.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Here is your question. The term sesquicentennial represents how many years? Sesquicentennial.
2000?
Is that 600?
Nope. Lower.
400.
150.
Oh.
150.
No.
All right, your question. Lonesome George, the last of its kind on Pinta Island, was what kind of animal? Lonesome George. Did you just move your hips too?
Well, yeah, because
No, that made it weird, bro. Like you guessed the right animal, but you moved your hips like, yeah.
well, we're kind of famous for it.
Was it a dodo bird?
Not
Is it a
like
monkey?
this.
Turtle.
Turtle, yeah.
We had a turtle sex shirt.
Oh, all right. Now I feel
That's
better
all-
about your
yeah.
clue. Ted mouths the word turtle, then he's like doing the humping thing. I'm like, okay, yeah. Yes, the turtle sex shirt, you're right. Okay.
Ted gets turned on by odd stuff. What can
Yeah, I
you
was
say?
just like, what the?
Question 3, Jeffrey.
All right, question number 3. What are the only 2 countries that begin with the letter Z? They're both in Africa.
Zimbabwe.
That is one.
Oh.
One to the northwest.
About to say, did Miles go here?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Zambia?
There you go. Good
Well
job.
done.
Nice job.
What were you thinking, Ted? If you think of Zaire, it's no longer a country, or it has a different name.
No, where's Freddie Mercury from?
Zanzibar.
Zanzibar. That's
That's
an
a city?
island, I believe. That island is a city.
let me see.
I'm not 100%. I used to know a guy from Zaire, which is odd because Zaire does not exist anymore. But the dude looked like who was the black dude? Isaac on Love Boat, right? He had the fro, exactly. He had the mustache.
Double guns.
Yeah, double guns. He was that guy. But he spoke like this.
Zanzibar is off the coast of Tanzania.
And anytime you ask them, hey, man, where are you from? I'm from Zaire. It was always like that. It was just a weird thing.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Big Dummy.
Hello, Nick. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
Nick, are you sober or not sober?
Waiting to go inside to get not sober.
All right.
Boy.
Okay, Nick.
Yeah, bar's open at 4.
Are you going into a bar or just going to your house to knock down a few?
I'm sitting in my car waiting to go inside because my kids are inside.
Oh. Good stall technique.
Stay out there, brother.
You got a tall one in the car?
All right, Nick, our
24 minutes.
Nick, our men's room poll, if you can, how can you help? Can you give one coat for Coats for Kids, 2, 3, or 4?
I would like to donate $69.
Nice.
All right, very good. We appreciate that.
You dirty, dirty boy. All right, here's your question. What is a horizontal window above a doorway called? The horizontal window above a doorway.
Picture.
I don't know. No idea.
What were you guessing, Dad?
I'm just trying to picture it up there. Is it a picture window?
Nope, it is a transom. A transom, yes.
Learn something new.
Technically, you learned something old but new to you. Did somebody fart?
Not me.
No.
Some. All right, your question. What name is given to the unit of electrical resistance? It's the same sound you might make, when you meditate.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Mason. Welcome to the men's room.
Hello.
Hola. Mason, are you sober or not sober?
I am sober.
Welcome to Big Dummy on Coats for Kids Day. If you can, how can you help? Can you give it up for 1 coat, 2, 3, or 4?
I think I can do 2 coats.
2 coats.
2 coats.
Awesome. Thank you, brother.
I feel like, we need to yell at 2 coats. All right, 2 coat Mason, here is your question. In what organ of the human body would you found the malleus? The malleus.
The brain?
Dear God, I hope not, man.
I don't know what that even means.
Face?
The ear.
Mally.
All right, now you got to think about this one for a hot minute, all right? So, assume that the person in front of you is naked. How many human organs are visible externally? Take off all the clothes, the doctor's looking at you naked. How many organs are they actually looking at?
Okay. Let's see. You got skin, eyes.
Yes. What else is on your face?
Nose, tongue, lips. I don't think those count as separate.
Mouth, yeah.
Yeah.
What else is on your head?
Hair.
An organ.
Those count?
Sir, yeah.
No
I actually had to
kidding.
look it up today. I'm like, is this? And they're like, yep.
Okay.
I'm thinking of organs wrong or something because I'm counting like 4.
7.
So you got your skin, your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your ears, your genitalia.
And the backside, your anus.
Okay.
They actually count those as 2 separate organs. So
You know, depending on who you are, you can't see the anus with the naked eye.
Yeah, that is a good point.
It needs a little adjustment.
Well, they can bend over for you. Like, there it is.
I could open my mouth and show you my tongue, too.
Peekaboo. You can, but assume your mouth is shut, right?
Right.
And
So is
you're
my
standing
butt.
there. Yeah, so technically, 7 organs are visible. All right. But they'll only throw you in jail for 1. Like, actually, Your Honor, I was showing 7 organs in that moment. I don't know why you'd keep. You made it weird, dude. You made it weird. All right. Here's your question. How many copies must a recording sell to be designated multi-platinum?
Oh. 2 million?
Boom.
Yeah.
2 million.
You got it, man.
I undershot it.
Very good. Big W is the game, 206-803-ROCK. Please donate now if you can for kids, by the way. Thanks to Birdie gave $100. Anonymous donation, $50. Raymond gave $102.
Yeah.
Another $100 anonymous donation. And Ronald Neal gave $100 as well. All right, thank you for those donations.
Hello, Natty. Welcome to the men's room. Hola.
Natty, sober or not sober?
California sober, medically cannabinated.
All right, good for you. Okay, if you can, could you help us out for Coats for Kids and give it up for 1 coat, 2, 3, or 4?
I donated on behalf of Seattle Hand Drummers 4 coats.
Oh,
nice.
wow.
There you go.
All right.
Thank you, man.
I'm glad it ended with drummers. It's like, oh, okay. All right.
It's a lot of pizza tips.
All right. Here is your question. Which 3 states share a border with Michigan?
Oh boy.
I can feel the confidence.
Let's see.
Think college football
this
for
one.
at least one of them.
Well, North Dakota.
Let's just start the spinning.
Okay, we know Ohio.
Ohio, yes.
Is Wisconsin one?
Yes.
And is it Illinois?
Close.
Indiana?
Indiana.
Indiana.
Yep.
Oh, way off.
Right, because Ohio State just calls it that school up north.
Yeah, exactly. All right, your question. From whom did the United States buy the Virgin Islands?
Would that be France?
Is it Great Britain?
Nope.
Now, they still have theirs.
Yep.
The Dutch.
The Dutch. You are correct.
Dutch.
Yeah.
The Dutch.
Because if you go to the Virgin Islands,
Wait. The Dutch are what?
Netherlands.
No, we got it from Denmark.
Damn
the
it.
Danes. The
Denmark.
Danes.
Do the
Danes.
Netherlands still have their own Virgin Islands? Dutch is big down there.
I know Britain certainly does. The U.S. does. I didn't. Did they have their own Virgin Islands?
Because there's some island that's hot, but there's like this famous like porridge everybody eats.
I don't know,
because of
the
the Dutch
Bahamas are its
influence.
only thing. I mean, the influence is there for sure.
They
But I
still got an island down there. Remember during the World Baseball Classic, like the Netherlands was good. It's like, how's the Netherlands good at baseball?
Right. I do vaguely remember that. All right, Natty, here is your question. What TV show, starting on NBC in 1947, is the longest-running TV show of all time? It is not scripted. It's more of a news program.
Let's see. The Tonight Show?
60 Minutes?
Meet the Press. 1940 frickin' 7. Wow. Wrong. What?
Wasn't that guy that didn't he used to host Meet the Press and he was always like wrong? McLaughlin? Or no, that was to the McLaughlin group.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah,
Good pull,
entirely
Ted.
different show. Okay, I thought you were telling me I'm wrong.
But it was on Sunday mornings, right? It was all those shows.
it's
like
all
Meet
that
the
cluster,
Press.
yeah.
By the way, I'm an idiot. The Dutch still own Aruba,
Jamaica.
Curacao.
Ooh,
Hot
I
air.
want to take
Curacao, Hot Air, Saint Martin.
Damn. All right.
I don't know why I said it that way.
All right, your question. What is the longest running scripted television show of all time?
Oh, boy.
Still on.
Any hint?
Is it on a
Is it
specific
a cartoon?
It is.
It's a cartoon.
Oh, The Simpsons.
Got it.
Codes for Kids Day. I got an email. Merry Christmas, boys. Bert, Ginny, and Max from the local watering hole.
Oh,
gave us
nice. Thank you, guys.
Please
All right.
donate what you can now. Codes for Kids is
There you
on
go.
now at KISW.com.
The Men's Room.
That's
Not trying to be a D, but
right.
it's like, let's get to it, brother. It ain't about you. Shut up.
That's the reaction I hear about that one.
Yep.
Guys, I'm a teacher, and I guarantee you after you leave my class, the next time you see me, we'll be in a bar.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
And it's funny, a lot of the teachers, I don't want to say what school, but there's certain bars we won't go to that are in close proximity to the school.
Sure.
So every once in a while, there's a big annual event, and then the teachers will go out with the parents, and we have a good time. And like, man, you guys ever come in there? They're like, no. We're like, it's right around the corner from the school. And they go, that's why.
Yeah,
'Cause we don't.
like,
and
look,
we
I grew
can't-
up- I grew up in a
we
small
can't
town.
get drunk and talk S about your snot-nosed kids when you're in the bar. So we go to a place further out. I'm like, you know what? That's fair.
But in all honesty, man, like growing up in a small town or a smaller town, you really don't see your teachers that much after you're done. But then as you get to drinking age and you're able to go into all the bars that you can get
You're
into.
very social.
Instead of, well, you have drinks with your teachers. That's the next time you see them.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, you're an adult now. They're an adult now. They're happy to see you. You're happy to see them. But man, I mean, almost all of my teachers, I mean, and sometimes in 2 or 3 groups from the same school.
Oh, yeah.
I will see these same ladies, same guys, drinking it, and I can tell you what bars to go to find them because I know which ones they go to. But it was always a fun time hanging out as an adult. It was like a different social dynamic.
It is, because as a kid, your teachers, they're just nerds, man. They have no social life. And then when you get older, like, they're out 5
But you would
nights a
never see
week.
them in the grocery store. You're not going to see them just in any other environment. That's the weird thing. I never ran into a random teacher like at a football game.
Right.
You know what I mean? Doing something else.
It is the bar.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's weird running into anybody outside the environment you only know them.
Sure.
Right? Like, for instance, like where we were Monday. Like, I ran into her at the grocery store, the owner.
Oh, yeah.
And it just took me a second. And then I was like, oh, hey. Then I'm like, well, I've never seen you not behind a bar.
God, I've never seen. I've known her for like 20 years. I've never not seen her at the bar.
Yeah, and it was just weird. She's just as nice in person. It was just weird. It was just like. Of course she lives in the neighborhood. She's on that bar forever. I'm like, you come to this grocery store?
Yes, it's closed then.
Wait, you buy food too?
Yeah, like you
How
eat.
about that? Guys, I'm a front desk manager for a hotel. If you're rude or expectant, we will put you in a room that we think you won't like that sucks. Hopefully the worst one in the entire hotel.
Yeah.
The opposite is also true. Be nice. We can work all sorts of magic to make your stay a whole lot better. So please do not be mean to hotel workers. We have the keys to where you sleep. Keep that in mind.
Look, I know when traveling it sucks, but I had a flight get canceled and this and that. So I had a connection, whatever. Just be nice to people.
Yes.
I ran up to the kiosk and the lady's like, I've got to go. What? And I go, I just stuck in the middle seat. I just wanted to try to get something else. Sorry, like I'm just a big. And she's like, hang on. All right, here.
Yep. Boom.
Yeah. Like, all right, cool.
Bartender, yes, I will have sex with your female if I can.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, we know.
I blow glass. We all smoke weed nonstop. That's all we do. If you blow glass, you smoke weed.
Dad. Behave yourself.
Samuel Jackson's like, check out my movie.
Well, dude, I mean, David LaBrava, right, from Sons of Anarchy, we talked to him. He comes up here all the time to go to a glass blowing shop. And then, I mean, they're unabashed about how much weed they smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Work in an animal hospital, crazy cat ladies are actually crazy cat ladies.
Yes, they are.
A psychologist, your therapist is most likely crazier than you are. Keep that in mind. Mechanic here, yes, every third word is either F, S, ass, D, mother, C, or any variation combo of these words. And yes, we talk crap about your car when you leave and you. And I work in HR. We're all completely gossiping bitches.
Oh, yeah, you
Of
got
course.
it, man. We know.
So our question, sex, race, religion, or occupation, what do you do that perfectly fits your stereotype? 206-803-ROCK. Sucks the least. Now, if you happen to like the Men's Room on Facebook or follow us on X and Instagram at Men's Room Live, the debate is already underway on who sucks less.
Yeah, and like I said at the top of the show, all three stories inevitably kind of involve the medical industry. You know, whether people are taking drugs, stealing money, etc., etc. But let's just get underway. So we go to India, where a man has been accused of denying his wife penicillin when she was ill, which led to her death, while later accepting medicine for his own illness, thus saving his own life. All right, so she just needed penicillin. This is not some crazy, like, snake antivenom. This is penicillin. He denies her penicillin. She dies. A little bit later, he has a different illness. They're like, hey, we have a medication. He's like, oh, yeah, absolutely. Bring it on. Now, in addition to allowing his wife to die, in spite of the medication being available, he's also accused of mistreatment of women, which included his own teenage nieces. Apparently, he slept with several of them to, quote, test his celibacy. That was his quote, to test his celibacy. But he didn't stop with his nieces. The man also conducted controversial experiments that involved sharing his bed naked with other young women and girls to, again, test his self-control. We never got the results on how well he did on that. Now, these acts have been widely described as abusive and exploitative because they are. He was also a devout and unapologetic racist. Anyway, turns out he was also shot and killed. I guess wow. A happy ending. Yeah, this guy. So that's his story.
So he's just not a good person.
It seems that way. Actually, we stay in India for story number 2, where a woman is facing harsh criticism for creating what some are calling a cult of death. Now, the accusations stem from her allegedly prioritizing a cult of suffering over adequate medical care in her hospices. She operates a series of hospices in different countries around the world. Sounds kind on the surface, but she's accused of accepting money from questionable sources like dictators and then potentially misusing those funds despite massive donations. Critics pointed to poor conditions, lack of diagnosis, and unnecessary pain relief in her facilities. In other words, she's suspected of using her donations for personal benefit instead of investing in the hospice facilities. Now, despite huge donations, her clients often lack, they say, basic hygiene, proper diagnosis, and sufficient pain relief, with critics claiming she viewed suffering as spiritually valuable. That was her explanation. Now, millions of donations were reportedly not effectively used for patient care, with some questioning where the money went. Now, critics argue she glorified suffering, promoting a view that suffering was good rather than alleviating. It also saved a lot of money, none of which has actually been tracked down. Again, she passed away of natural causes at the age of 87. And then finally, closer to home, we go to New Jersey, where a man was fired from his job as a nurse after 16 years in the industry. He's accused of stealing drugs from the hospital. So a co-worker found medication vials in a disposal bin. The drugs were not valuable outside of the hospital, and since they were not used for recreational drug use, the hospital launched an investigation and found that he'd been stealing medications, and he was fired. Now, before his medical career, he'd been a petty officer second class as part of the team that operated the Poseidon missiles aboard the submarine, the USS Woodrow Wilson. And after serving our country, he went to nursing school and then worked at various hospitals in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. He's worked at the burn units, coronary care, the intensive care unit, where he received the Employee Award, cardiac care, and finally the critical care of the Somerset Medical Center in Somerset, New Jersey. It was there that he was, in fact, busted for stealing the drugs that actual patients needed for their care. So those are your three stories. We have the guy in India who, at the jump, denied medication for his wife, which led to her death, accepted medication for him, which led to his continued life. And this is the guy who, the mistreatment of women, including sleeping with his 2 teenage nieces, again, to test his celibacy, was his excuse. And then didn't stop there. We have the woman in India. She runs hospices around the world. But basically, she was getting a lot of donations because it sounds good on the surface, but misappropriating the funds, and no one's sure where the money went, but it did not go to the hospices. And then finally, the guy who possibly had been stealing drugs for 16 years, but certainly in the last 3 years of his profession as a nurse in New Jersey. Wow.
So he's just stealing them to steal them.
As far as
because there's no recreational,
there's no recreational
they're not opiates.
use for them. No, they were like, that's why. It just seemed weird to them, like, this is worth investigating. You could probably pick out a drug addict. You know, if they're taking opiates, you could probably figure out who's taking them, but in this case, they're like, there's no recreational value to these. But fired nevertheless, because you still can't steal the drugs that patients need at a hospital.
I mean, that almost seems worse. At least, like, somebody, like, you shouldn't be stealing medication from anybody.
But you understand
at least the addict, I go,
you're addicted.
All right, they're addicted. They're feeding their, like, just stealing medication, like a blood pressure pill from somebody, just to let them suffer seems awful.
Mm-hmm.
And the pain relief ones he wasn't taking on his own?
Not as far as I know. At least it was not indicated in the article.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you credit. We haven't had this one. It's very tough to pick any of them.
Yeah.
I know it's always the game, but today I'm like, Jesus.
Well, the guy in India is a scumbag, obviously. The guy that killed his wife.
Let his wife die. He
and
did
then
not
what,
kill
what
her.
he did with his nieces. He got his, though, in the end. Probably just for being a douche. But that's pretty bad. I don't know the numbers on the woman in India, but the fact that they labeled those hospices as a cult of death.
That was the nickname, yeah, but obviously
And they're
she
all
did
around
not
the
call
world,
them that.
and they're multiple locations.
Yeah.
Lacking basic hygiene, proper diagnosis.
And getting a lot of money and donations.
And pain relief and all that stuff. To me, just based on what I would assume to be the numbers of people affected, I think that one sucks the most.
Okay.
Just because of the numbers. Now, we know the guy in India, he sucks pretty bad. In this case, I guess I got to go, Ted, with the nurse in New Jersey, because death is not involved in this. Patients were in pain. That's horrible. Yeah. But just trying to measure the three stories up against each other, I'm going to go with the nurse in New Jersey.
Do we know if the woman in India, was she like pocketing the money?
Nobody's quite sure. That's the assumption. But like, you got $1 million donation, 10 for your hospital.
Always live on the free Odyssey app. From the Pinky's Plumbing Studio, you're in the men's room. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK.
Codes for Kids Day here at The Rock. That's why you heard that thing there.
That was a really bad song.
Kenny
Who was that?
Kenny Chesney.
That was Kenny Chesney.
That was Kenny Chesney.
And he has hundreds of millions of dollars. And he
Don't
puts
you
that
just want to put on a pair of board shorts and some flip-flops and sit down on a beach chair with a nice cold drink?
I was actually going to throw my chair through the window and then follow it out.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Big thanks to Rex Hatfield. He donated $102. Nicole Pennington, $204.
Nice.
Thanks to Jeffrey, who gave $100. Christina gave $100. Lindsay gave $50. Brian just gave $70. Eric, thank you for the $25 donation. And Jacob, $50. That puts 2 coats on kids here in Washington State.
What did Patrick do?
Patrick Lawrence just donated $207.
Does he have a song request or just donate the money, man?
Yeah, he does.
No, I want to hear from Patrick.
Game is Big W 206-803-ROCK.
I mean, Jennifer has a song request, but she donated $69. Is that enough to put that in?
Well, it depends what the song is.
Maybe. You want to see what it is?
Yeah.
Hang on. Here's what it is. It's not a terrible song. It's just.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
I'd say why not?
Just put that one in there.
Not? Yeah.
Pearl Jam's got a version of that as well.
Is that another one that we would play?
We would play The Who typically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, play The Who. It's a good song.
The Who did it too?
Yeah,
The Who did it first. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Aaron. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Aaron, are you sober or not sober?
You know what? I am sober, but I'm walking to the refrigerator right now because I will open a men's room lager.
Nice.
I like it. I like it.
Okay, our men's room poll in honor of Coats for Kids Day. If you can, how can you help us here? Aaron, can you give enough for one coat, 2, 3, or 4?
Unfortunately, I can't do any of those.
That's all right,
we gotta
man.
go double digits. Let's go 10.
Okay. We'll take it.
Let's go.
We'll take it.
All right, this guy's awesome. He's drinking the beer. He's donating 10 coats.
You got a song request, man?
Yeah.
All
Let's go Corey Taylor's Xmas.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
10 coats, you get a
It's
song.
the season.
Do you have a favorite member of the show?
Oh, it's Teddy.
No, you know what? You can call me Teddy. Who cares? Yeah. I told you. 10 heads coming through. 10 coats. MFers.
I'm putting on Christmas shoes.
I like that. Yeah, you can call me Teddy. It's all good.
Hey, I'm always up for a price.
Hey, Aaron, thanks for your donation, man.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, for real. Here's your first question. Hydrosis. Hydrosis is the medical term for what natural process?
Sweating?
One and done.
Damn, Ted, he's he's got a big head.
Yep.
Big brain, sorry. I don't know if you have a
Big
big head
baller?
or not. Yeah. It's a big baller. All right, here
3
is.
for 3. I'm 3 for 3 on one and done.
Really?
Yeah.
He's modest, like everything you want, man.
He's
All
a
right,
great man.
All right, 3 for 3. Here is your 50-50 question. True or false, pepperoni is an American creation?
True.
Of course he knows that.
Of course he knows that. Yeah.
I love
that crispy curls. Good stuff.
It is funny though. It's like it's always sold with like other charcuterie, and it's like, oh, we gotta make that one here, man.
I know, but we crushed it.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803 Rock.
All right, real question though. If you're eating like a charcuterie tray,
Yeah.
not just like, and I get the little pepperoni and cheddar sometimes.
Yeah.
I just feel like pepperoni kind of lacks when you get like a peppered salami or, you know.
Typically, I go for the prosciutto first.
Oh,
Got prosciutto, yeah, I'm going prosciutto first.
all right.
Almost every time. And by almost every time, I mean every effing time I go for prosciutto first.
Have you had the beef that's cured?
I have. My wife's all about that. There's like
So
3
good.
different kinds. Yeah, man. That's, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hello, Nathan. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
Nathan, are you sober or not sober?
I am a sober individual
operating right.
a motorcycle.
I hear you.
There you go.
Okay, Nathan, if you can, help us out with Coats for Kids. Can you donate enough for 1 coat, 2, 3, or 4?
Yeah, I could do a coat.
All right.
Let me ask you guys.
Appreciate it, man.
If you were going to do a coat, would you rather have a fur coat or a formal tails coat?
Fur.
Yeah, I'm going fur.
Fur.
Yes.
Oh yeah, not real fur, of course.
Now, I want real fur, but from a fake animal. That's all. Right, like you
it's
shave
real
a
fur.
teddy bear. It's like,
Real
no,
fur.
it's real fur. It's
Unicorn hair.
There you go, unicorn hair. You think caterpillars, they can supply some of those orange and black ones?
Like a caterpillar hair coat, yeah.
You just have to whack a ton of them.
Well, yeah. I don't mind that. I'm saying caterpillar coat. All right, here's your question. Which 3 countries formed the core of the Axis powers in World War II?
Japan, Russia, and wait. Japan, Italy, and Germany.
Whoops. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah,
Nice job.
Japan,
One
Italy,
and done.
and Germany. All right, 1 and done.
Yeah, don't forget Italy, Mussolini towards the end. He's like, oh, bad, we're gonna
yeah.
flip sides. Like, not too late, dude.
Right, now that we're losing. All right. Your question, true or false? Viruses can get viruses.
Viruses what?
Viruses can get viruses.
True.
Nice job. Game is Big Dummy, 206-803 Rock.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Adam. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
Adam, you on team sober or team not sober?
Team sober.
All right, Adam. It is Coats for Kids Day. If you can, how can you help? Can you buy enough for 1 coat, 2, 3, or 4?
2.
2, thank you. Awesome.
All right, here's your question. The coldest populated town in the world is in what country?
Russia.
One and done.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Oymyakon, located in Siberia.
Did you just read about that?
I didn't. Was it in the news recently?
Yeah, there was like an article going around yesterday, just like,
Oh, really?
it's the coldest. Like, some people say it's the saddest, most depressed. It's like, well, yeah, it's dark like all the time.
It's dark and it's cold. If you're in
Correct.
Siberia. All right, before we let you go, let's see a one and done question for you. All right, here you go. 50-50 question. Adding bubbles to a bath, does it keep the water warmer or make the water cooler?
I think it would keep it warmer. It'll insulate it a little bit.
Got it. Man, people on fire today. Game is Big W 206-803-ROCK.
Big Dummy.
Hello, Kyle. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola. Kyle, are you on team sober or team not sober?
Sober. I'm driving.
All right, Kyle, welcome to Big Dummy on Coats for Kids Day. If you can, how can you help us, man? Can you even up for 1 coat, 2, 3, or 4?
I think I can do one once I'm home.
Awesome.
There you go.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, Kyle, here is your question. How many baby teeth does a child have? So before you start getting your adult teeth, how many teeth did you have in your mouth? Hopefully.
20.
That would be my guess. Oh, that's it.
That is it.
One and done again.
Another one
Boom.
and done.
People
What
are
the
getting
hell's going on?
smarter.
They are. As the day goes on, see, our show educates.
It does,
So as
dude.
our show continues, people get smarter. The next person, they're going to answer the question before I even ask you. But before we let you go, Kyle, true or false, Sahara means desert?
False.
I'm afraid that's true. So the Sahara Desert is, technically it's the desert of deserts, but it'd be translated the desert. Yeah, so
Okay.
Sahara Desert.
Game is Big Dummy 206-803-ROCK.
Big Dummy.
Hello, Dwayne. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Dwayne, tell me your last name is Pipe.
What was that?
Tell me your last name is Pipe. That would be the greatest name ever. My name is Dwayne Pipe.
It is not.
Oh, it's a
It
shame.
is not.
Dwayne, are you sober or not sober?
Way cooler than that. I had a couple beers there, Miles.
All right, good for you, Dwayne. Getting ready for the football game. Okay, men's room poll. Coats for Kids Day. If you can you give it up for 1 coat, 2, 3, or 4?
I'll throw 2.
All right,
There you
beautiful.
go.
Keep in mind, $25. I'll put a brand new American-made coat on a kid in the area, so thank you for that.
Yeah.
All right, Dwayne, here's your question. The letters KR are the chemical symbol for what element? KR.
Kryptonite.
So close.
Krypton.
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 Yep.
Dang it.
But you're
All
right
right.
there, man. I'd have been like crusty. I don't know. All right, what category of writing are the Hugo Awards given for? The Hugo Awards. So if you're an author and I want a Hugo Award, what genre of fiction am I writing?
So you're talking fiction?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just a journalism award. It's
No.
fiction.
It is a
I
style
think it's
of
the
fiction.
option. It's the opposite of a Catty medal.
Right, so you could have horror, you could have science, you
Right.
could have true romance, romance or whatever.
What? I don't know.
Children's literature.
No.
Science fiction?
Science fiction. What is the one for children's? Because every time I read, what was it? Where the Wild Things Are.
That was,
they made it a
that
point.
was a Catty medal winner for illustration.
The gold seal they put on there is
Yeah.
for illustration.
That's for
I
illustration.
always thought it was for the actual writing.
No, there was very little writing. It was more about the.
Well, I know.
the pictures.
But that's why it was my type of book.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you know? All right. Your question: what cheese is traditionally served on a Reuben or Rachel sandwich? See what I did there for you, too?
Yeah, thanks, dude.
What cheese?
Yes. What cheese?
That would be Swiss, I believe.
It would be.
It would be.
Nice job.
Man, a good Reuben is hard to beat.
I know.
And there's the place close to us, right? It costs like $8,000 to get their sandwich, but it's so much food. Like, guys, if you made your sandwich about half the size, it would be right. But like, you bring this thing, it is your lunch and your dinner.
Put it like a pastrami style.
Yeah, dude, it is so good.
But they are like a proper.
Yeah, it's a proper Jewish
deli.
delicatessen.
Yeah.
It doesn't
speaking-
mean you have to add pickle spears every
Speaking
day.
of proper Jewish delis, the Elmer's in Tacoma has a great Reuben as well.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Good
Not
to
a
know.
Jewish place or a deli, but great Reuben.
Big Dummy.
Hello, Austin. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Austin, are you sober or not sober?
Not sober.
Not sober. All right. Austin, it's Coats for Kids Day. If you can, how can you help? Can you give enough for 1 coat, 2, 3, or 4?
Let's go 4.
4. All right.
Nice.
Thank you, brother.
All right. We appreciate that, Austin. All right. Here is your question. In what sport would you use a stimp meter? Stimp meter.
Ooh.
Field hockey.
Miles?
A stimp meter?
Yeah.
Golf.
Golf.
It
Yep.
measures how fast the greens are.
Oh,
Correct.
I didn't know what it was called.
Yeah, that's the stimp meter.
Yeah, did not know that.
Yeah, as soon as Ted was like, oh, it's like that was all about you.
I put my feel.
Okay. Yeah.
So not well.
Terrible.
Hell of a read there, Montgomery.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
All right, Austin, your question. In Romeo and Juliet, what is Romeo's last name? Abramowitz.
Johnson.
One of two.
Romeo
Spaghetti.
Antoine.
Was he the Montague?
He was the Montague, yes.
Juliet Capulet.
Wow. Shakespeare, dude.
Miss Capulet.
That's it. She sounds like a second grade teacher, doesn't she?
She does.
Miss Capulet, can I go to the bathroom?
She held my
have a pass.
She held my cousin back.
Miss Capulet, yeah. And Mr. Montague, I don't know what he might be a substitute teacher because he's kind of loose.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it's cool, Mr. Montague, second period. Like, oh, love that guy.
We're going to watch a movie.
We're going to put in a movie. It's called Raw from Eddie Murphy. Don't tell your parents.
You're right. And he coaches something random.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Lacrosse.
Kid, you're going to laugh your ass off. Keep in mind there's boobies.
Coach Montague.
All right. Don't worry about what's in my red cup on the desk.
That's his juice.
It's just
My eyes are yellow because I'm high.
Teacher juice.
Mr. Montague. All right. Your question. What can you figure out about the weather by counting cricket chirps? We can figure out about the weather
By counting what?
by counting
chirps.
cricket chirps.
How far away the lightning is.
I have no idea.
Anyone know?
Sunrise?
No? Come on, Mike. You're an Eagle Scout. I just felt like you would know this.
I'm sorry, that just sounds like urban legend. What do you...
Believe it or not, it actually has a name for this formula, which is ridiculous. I was researching it today. I can't remember what it's called, but you can guess the temperature. And apparently
Who
the idea
came
is,
up with it?
dude, it's named after the guy that came up with this thing. So basically, crickets are cold-blooded. He
Mr. Montague.
realized, yeah, Mr. Montague. Hey, kids, I got high and counted cricket chirps. But what he figured out is, count the chirps for 15 seconds, add 40. That's your temperature in Fahrenheit. For Celsius, it was something weird, like count the chirps for 25 seconds, divide by 4, multiply by 3. So I swear to God, you can look it up. Again, I cannot remember what the name of the formula is, but it's pretty confirmed.
Didn't learn that in Scouts because you didn't need that to survive. What temperature is it?
You don't know that, man.
Count the chirps.
Okay, you wait. Hypothermia. Listen to the crickets and tell them, hey, it's actually 48 degrees, brother. Calm down.
Good news, guys. We won't get hypothermia because according to the crickets, it's only 65.
Just letting you know, man. All
It
right.
does feel like something a Boy Scout should know.
I'm just saying, because the fact that it had like this mathematical formula, Mike, it has a name to it. I'm like, oh, this is a real thing. So, you know. All right, your question. What is the name of the family cat on The Simpsons? A cocaine addict might like this.
A sandwich.
No.
That's the last thing you want.
Whiskers.
Whiskers, not bad.
A shot?
Snowball.
Snowball.
Shot the cat.
I'm just going with the cocaine thing.
Binger.
Question 4, Austin.
Drip. All right. China White. Bone dust.
Bone dust.
Yeah. Think of the terms I've heard, you know. All right, your question. In political circles, what does FLOTUS stand for? FLOTUS.
I believe they.
Lotus?
What's that?
I believe they organized the Christmas decorations.
There's
this time of
SCOTUS,
year.
there's POTUS, and then there's FLOTUS. It's kind of attached to the POTUS. I feel like Snoop right now.
Front leader of the United States.
First lady.
First lady.
First lady.
Oh, my God.
Question 5.
If I was president, I have 3.
Yeah, no. The third, that'd be the THOTUS.
3.
Yeah. They stay in different rooms.
Oh, do they?
It's a big house.
Ted has a throatus. She's the third.
It's the first presidential thruple.
Yeah.
I guess whatever you call having 4 of us. Yeah.
That would be great. The presidential thruple.
Yeah.
Which one of us is the first? You're all the same to me.
Depends on the day.
Yeah.
Did Daddy get a sandwich?
There's a presidential chef. Doesn't matter.
Wow.
Future president right here.
That's right.
That's it.
I can feel it. All right.
Vote for me. I'll have 3 wives.
State of the Union from the Bunny Ranch. All right, your question. Which river is dammed by the Hoover Dam?
Damn you.
The Snake River.
Colorado.
Colorado River.
All right, Austin, question 6.
Question number 6 for Alston. What does the red circle on the Japanese flag represent?
Kamikaze.
The sun.
The sun. Hence land of the rising sun.
Land of the rising sun.
Come on now. It's where the day starts.
Acme.
There it is. Pop it.
All right, your question.
I thought it was a target.
Well, it turned out to be. All right, your question. What is the liquid component of blood called? People donate this stuff.
We're talking about human syrup.
Plasma.
Got it.
Very good.
Yes, indeed.
Big thanks to Danny for his $25 donation. Also,
Thank you.
Jason, a.k.a. VD, comes up with $153. He wants to hear
nice.
Frank Sinatra. I don't think we want to do that. Brandon gives
He's already threatening me.
250. Anonymous gives 200. Jason gives 150. And Sam gave us $51. Please, if you can, it is Codes for Kids Day. Head to KISW.com now and donate.
From coast to coast and around the world. If it's not important, you'll hear it here, exclusively on In Action News. Here now are Stone Ledbetter and Felix Foxworthy.
Tonight, a Starbucks has opened in a poor neighborhood to let them know that they're about to be gentrified. But first, everyone has a cell phone these days, and the phone part is becoming less and less important.
What do you mean, man?
Well, while people use their phones to stay connected, that connection increasingly through social media or news sites or photography or health maintenance, fewer and fewer people actually talk on their phones.
See, I use my phone to make calls, man, better than text, in my opinion.
According to the latest data, people's preference for texting or calling depends heavily on context, demographics, and the relationship between communicators.
What now?
Younger generations and businesses favor texting for convenience. Older generations and personal relationships prefer calls for connection and nuance. Many people's preference also depends on the specific situation, making a flexible approach to communication the most effective.
Okay, that makes sense.
Take yourself, for example. You say that you prefer calls, but you text me all the time.
That's different, Playboy.
I know it's different, Felix, because you keep texting me photos of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks.
I like to add to your collection of pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks.
You have a collection of pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks? No, I do not have a collection of pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks.
Man, you have over 500 pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks.
I do have over 500 pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks. Yes. That sounds like a collection of pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks to me.
Yeah, it really does, man.
It's not. I don't collect pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks. I have an accumulation of pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks because Felix keeps sending me pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks. Why would Felix keep sending you pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks if you don't collect pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks?
Yeah, Stone. Why would I do that?
I don't know why you do a lot of things that you do, Felix, including but not limited to you repeatedly sending me pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks.
For some reason, I thought you were interested in pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks.
I'm not interested in pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks. Well, you sure have a lot of pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks for someone who says that they have no interest in pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks. Let's just move on. Regarding people's preferences of using their phone to talk or text, Felix, you say that you prefer to call and have actual conversation.
Yeah, man, but sometimes, depending on the situation, I will text.
Fair enough. That's the general public sentiment.
But sometimes, man, I read the text and I think, uh-oh, this dude is crazy.
What would you do when you read one of these crazy texts?
Usually I just press the send button anyway.
Okay, we'll be back next hour.
KISW. We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
Coats for Kids Day at The Rock. Recent donations pouring in right now. Aaron, one and done. Team Ted gave $255.
Woo! 10 coats.
We have a $69 donation from Grant. Brenda gave $100. Patrick, Bob gave $500. And an anonymous donation for $275. We are close. Please, if we can make this push, we are a few $1,000s off right now on our goal to put 2,500 brand new coats on kids here in Washington State. If you can, please give at KISW.com. Anything will do.
Yeah, anything you got,
$25
man.
puts one coat on a kid. Give what you can. All right, do we have time for a few emails to the men's room at KISW.com?
You've got mail. You've got mail.
And we'll jump right to the birthdays brought to you by Men's Room Roasted Red Salsa from San Juan Salsa Company.
Dip responsibly, unless you donate a jacket. Yeah. Then you could go crazy. Be unresponsible with the dipping.
All of Men's Room, I'd like to give a huge birthday shout out to my son, Ezra Woods, turning 9 years old today. He's incredibly smart, sweet, and loving, in spite of having a rough year while his sister dealt with extensive medical issues since being born in January. Mom and Dad could not be more proud of you every day and for being such an amazing big brother. So how about a Leroy Jenkins, a couple farts, Coach Ted talking about his last year before turning double digits, and a few dad jokes from Miles. We love you, Ez. That from Dad, Mom, and Ruby.
Let's do this. Leroy
All right, Ezra. Next year's going to get tough, son. 10's a rough year. 9's great. But let's not worry about that. First, Coach just wants to say, congratulations, man. Your parents are dealing there with a lot. You could be a kid that takes up too much of their time, but you're a strong, big brother. They had to look out for their sister. Good job. You look your dad straight in the eyes tonight and tell him you won not 3, 4 pieces of pizza. Yeah. And a milkshake.
Okay. What was the name of the Irishman who kept bouncing off the walls? What was the name of the Irishman who kept bouncing off the walls?
I don't know.
Ricochet. What do you call 2,000 pounds of Chinese soup?
Wonton.
Wonton. Wonton.
Wonton.
Guys, coffee was just voted the best drink in the nation.
Oh, yeah?
But there were absentee ballots.
Okay.
I can't say that one. Okay, down with the digest. Got 2 of them on there that don't fly for a 9-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Hello, Michelle. I hope I wrote this email on time. I've been listening to your show since the beginning. My son turns 11 today. So can I please have the coach give him some advice on being a preteen and a fart montage? He's a huge fan of the show and will get a kick out of being told happy birthday by the guys. Thank you so much, guys. That from Blake's mom, Amanda.
Like, I know it might not seem like it, but trust me, you're in a sweet spot right there, right? 11 and 12, man, you still get to be kind of a little kid. You still go and trick-or-treat and stuff. Like you're a teenager, mom's going to put all this pressure on you, school's going to be wicked important. Like 11 and 12, that's a prime age right there. Also, seems like an age, it's time for a burger tonight. Like a giant one. When you got to hold with 2 hands.
Oh, my God, about gagged. All right, all of you beautiful dinosaurs. Today I'm celebrating my 29th trip around the burning ball in the sky. Can I get an Andro penis, a Leroy Jenkins, and everyone talking all over themselves about mullets? Thanks, guys. I'm from Emmett, the unofficial heavy equipment mechanic for the men's room.
Andro penis.
All right, give it a second.
Let's do this.
Well, I've never had a mullet, but man, I've seen it all the time. I'll walk up to somebody
back in the day, get up the jerk.
I actually did it one time. The guy didn't know what I was talking about. It's like, how do you know that's not a mullet?
Black dude up there, mullet. And Elder Bars.
Guys, don't think anyone is going to send in a birthday shout-out for me, so I'm going to do it myself to celebrate my 33rd. Can I get a montage of your nastiest fart, since my wife hates it? Followed by some advice from Coach Ted on what the Hawks need to do tonight to beat the Rams. Thanks for always making the workday more enjoyable. That from Cody in Canby, Oregon.
All right, listen, defense is stout. They show up week after week. What I think the offense needs to do is run the damn ball, all right? And I get it. Last week, there were some tackles in the backfield. K9 could stand up to it. Keep running the damn ball. Then in that fourth quarter, we're going to run some play action, get old Sam Darnold on a bootleg, pop a ball up to JSN, and let's score a touchdown offense.
And guys, I've been trying for years to have you guys do a birthday shout-out for my husband. Either I forgot to email you or his birthday falls on a day you're not working. Now, this year, I hope I can get it done. My husband's name is Kenny.
Hey,
He's
Kenny.
turning 37. He's an avid bird hunter, and he loves to go hunting with his dog named Cheese. And me.
Cheese.
When I can get myself up in the morning. He even named his heating and cooling business Black Duck Mechanical, after his favorite duck to hunt. So can you play Girl Emma Johnson, the Fish Sandwich Quartet, a big old bong rip, and have the captain talk about some fun times duck hunting on the high seas with his favorite furry companions and his wife. Thank you, guys. That from Katie.
You, your girl, and your Johnson.
Is it too early for a fish sandwich? Cheese and tartar on the side. Oh, yeah. I smell the fish sandwich, maybe some dill relish in the morning, at noon, and at night, and at night.
Oh, yeah.
Captain.
Ooh, well, ahoy there and happy birthday. Yeah, you like duck hunting, huh? Oddly enough, I have in fact gone duck hunting in the middle of the ocean, both with your dog Cheese and your wife Katie. She'll remember this story, but anyway, a hunter shot a duck, but it landed on my boat, the SS Guppy. But the hunter, he came over to retrieve it, but I stopped him. We had a dispute over ownership. So I propose settling it what we call country style. This involves taking turns, kicking each other in the groin, and then the last man standing gets the duck. Well, I got to go first, and I delivered a powerful kick, and I left the hunter in pain. And after recovering, the hunter, he was ready for his turn, but I told him, you can have the duck, and then we left. Crunchberries.
All right, guys, here you go.
Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, to you, to you.
Ya's a Dirty Germans brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's world famous sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefly.
Thank you, Mama. Codes for Kids Day. We got a couple big donations here.
All right.
First of all, Andy gave us $50. Nick gave us $70.
Nice.
Patrick Bob put in $511.
Oh.
Glenn put in $500. Francis gave $100. Alan gave $51, and Mike, he gave us $100 in cash. Guys, we are so close to hitting this number.
Come
Please,
on.
if you can just hook us up. We want to get this done so we can drink and toast with the shout of the day.
That is correct.
And help out the kids. 2,500 coats. We are so close. If you could please head to KISW.com now and donate whatever you can for Coats for Kids. Okay, coming up, speaking of drinking, at 5:08, we will drink and toast with the shout of the day. But first,
time to open wide and sample Ted's meat and potatoes. Now, here's your host, head chef of the men's room, the Ted Nugent.
Head chef in the house.
Thank you, folks. Thank you. It's great to see everybody here.
It's great to be here.
Do you guys enjoy Christmas cookies?
Of course. I mean,
yeah.
for the most part, every once in a while you find one that you're not familiar with, you don't like the taste, but overall, yeah.
Will anybody in here bake some Christmas cookies for the holidays?
Well, I personally know my wife already has, and then she informed me this morning she's going to make more, I believe 2 different varieties, and I don't remember.
Miles?
I'm just going to eat them wherever I can find them.
Okay. Mike, do you and the wife get down at some bacon?
A little bit of a sugar cookie this season.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah.
I've had some as well.
Nice.
It's the one time I watch my kids walk through the kitchen, and every time they walk through, they grab a cookie. I just don't say anything at the holidays. And I think they know any other time. I'd be like, dude, no more. You're good.
Tim, who produces our show for us on YouTube, brought in a tin of cookies, and those cookies were fantastic.
Those sugar cookies were great.
I didn't get one because people ate them. Those were awesome.
His icing was so well done at first, I wanted to be like, Tim, did you buy these? But I don't think he did. I
put
didn't
them in
know.
your own
You don't
container.
strike me as being talented. That's what you're saying.
Well, no, but just generally, I feel like iced sugar cookies sometimes, like those were like perfect.
They were.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he
Well
works at
decorated.
perfection.
Man's a stud.
I will also say this. Some cookies are not on here, and it depends on just who you are.
All right.
Right? Because some people make some different ones and everything. They're super good. Like a couple years ago here at work, we had like a cookie pageant, I guess.
Cookie off. Yeah.
Cookie off. Yeah, and somebody made like these tiny little eggnog like finger ladies.
Yes,
And they
I
were
do remember
Lady
those.
fingers.
Lady fingers.
Finger.
Sorry.
Wow,
Sorry,
Robert,
Mike. That
really,
was a legit
That's
screw
a
up.
much different image in my head.
You don't have to dump that, I don't think.
Finger ladies.
All right. Lady fingers.
That's my strip club. Welcome to Finger Ladies.
Look at the finger ladies.
So I'm just saying these are like considered the top 10 Christmas cookies out there. Jesus, man.
Don't have to say where it is, but I know that peanut butter cookie with the Hershey Kiss in the middle is going to be
gotta be
on there.
Yeah.
That's going to be high.
All right, let's we don't have to go in any particular order. That is the peanut butter blossom
That's what it is.
because it's a peanut
blossom.
butter cookie with a chocolate kiss in the center.
Always good, too, with the little tiny Reese's cup.
Sure.
You can do that as well.
No, they're
You
great.
can't go wrong.
I would prefer it with the Reese's cup just because the Hershey Kiss is hard to eat. It's too hard in the. I'm sorry, it is. It's too hard in there, man. It's not my favorite Christmas
What, you
cookie.
got soft teeth? Come on, man.
I do.
You just,
got weak teeth.
I use Sensodyne, sir.
I do have soft teeth.
You got weak
well, I'm
teeth.
sorry I asked. But still, it's delicious, man.
I'm only able to eat pastas, man. I can't eat an apple.
A little bitch ass teeth. How about you eat apples all the time?
He's got the case of BATs. Bitch-ass teeth.
Bitch-ass teeth.
My sister-in-law, who's a great cook, but also she's one of those people that like is a good baker as well.
Yeah.
But she'll make one, and it's like a pretzel, and then in the middle, like a little tiny pretzel, and then in the middle, I want to say it's either a Hershey Kiss or it might be the little peanut butter cup.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. That is, I remember from childhood. That's the one my mother could hook up.
Yeah.
Don't eat them all, and we'd eat them all. It didn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other issue too. Is it's not just children. I think this time of year, even people who generally
Everybody.
don't eat cookies, it's like, well, they're Christmas cookies. So, you know what? I could fit one in.
I've eaten more cookies in the last week and a half than I've probably eaten collectively the rest of this year.
Yeah, I'm with
Easily.
you. Gingerbread cookies obviously are up there.
They're fine.
Spiced with ginger, cinnamon, cloves, also cut into fun shapes.
Yeah.
Like people.
Like
People.
gingerbread man.
Stars, Christmas trees.
Yeah.
Stick with the gingerbread man. Like, I know what it is
Snowflakes.
when it's a gingerbread man.
I don't know, man. Tim gave us some variety over there, and I liked
He
all of them.
did. Look, I'm not saying they were bad. I was surprised. I'm like, oh, this is also gingerbread. But it's like in the shape of a candy cane.
Well, snowman can be gingerbread too, man.
It can be. I'm just saying, when it's a gingerbread shape, I know for a fact, or gingerbread man shape, I go like, it's going to taste like gingerbread.
Sounds like you're trying to run a cookie nation of just gingerbreads.
Yeah, pretty much.
My cookie nation.
Right. There shall be no other shapes.
That's my other strip club, Cookie
We will
Nation.
all look the same. We will be uniform. Our army will be great in number.
I like this one, the thumbprint cookie. Shortbread cookies with a well-fed jams and preserves.
Those are my least favorite, I think,
too.
of the cookie.
I just don't like
Christmas cookie world.
I just think they have fruit in there.
I get down with them.
Oh, I love them.
Really?
But again, we disagree on like donuts too. Like I like a fruit-filled donut.
Yeah, because you're stupid. And then you like a fruit-filled cookie.
Yeah.
You like fruit-filled. You know, if I get you a pinata, you got nothing but fruit.
The last time I had a pinata was the Nip Yada. Because it had little miniature bottles of alcohol.
That is not what I pictured.
Thank you for going there.
Hey,
Why don't you get your head out of the racism toilet?
Just a bunch of.
Oh,
I
talking
was
about,
thinking
I was talking
nipples.
about body parts.
wow.
Jesus
Damn.
Christ.
Wow.
Yeah. You might be alone in that toilet,
That was
brother.
too far back for me to jump, dude. That's out there now.
Jesus Christ, man.
I was thinking little pepperonis were out there.
No.
Wow.
I thought I caught you guys.
No, not even remotely, man.
Yeah, all right.
Take a play out there, head chef.
Sugar cookies.
They're delicious.
Versatile. It's decorated. Icing and sprinkles.
Oh, my.
We're going to jump on a boat and leave Ted on this island all by himself.
That was bad.
Sugar cookies come in all shapes and sizes. Not just one uniform one like the gingerbread. Damn it.
Tim, can you edit it out? No, too late.
All right.
That was bad.
All right, give us a list of popular Christmas cookies celebrated around the world for everyone to enjoy. Linzer cookies.
What are they?
Delicated sandwich cookies with a fruity filling and a decorative top.
Oh.
Miles, you grew up in an Italian household.
Yep.
What
Patels or biscotti?
Patels.
Patels. Yeah.
Patels.
Those are great. They're made in a waffle iron, man. They're nice and crispy and great for your coffee.
Wait, what are they? Oh,
Pizzelles.
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 What's the difference between a pizzelle and a... I don't know what that is.
It's a flat waffle iron cookie.
Yes,
It almost
okay.
looks like
I
a
know
stoop
those.
waffle.
Jesus Christ, Dad. Really? That's hey, man, you know, like a stoop waffle.
Waffle? All right.
Yes, okay. All right.
They're very good. Again, I haven't had them out here much, but like you go up on the East Coast of the neighborhood, like in my Catholic church, there's a bunch of Italians, so you would always have those cookies. Snickerdoodles, I feel like is a classic.
Which one is... So Miles and I were talking earlier. I'm like, I'm sure I'm familiar with all these cookies, but I'm not good by name.
So the Snickerdoodle is the classic soft, chewy cookies rolled in cinnamon sugar.
Yes, okay.
Now, the Snickerdoodle, I feel like when I was growing up, it was mainly a Christmas cookie, but it's broken out on its own.
Snickerdoodle on its own now.
Yeah,
Solo
you
tour.
see it all time of year.
Well, I told Miles earlier, I said, I know I like Snickerdoodles, but I don't know what it is.
Mike, what's the name of the bar we used to go to in down old Issaquah, Main Street?
H&H?
H&H. We had a Snickerdoodle shot in there one day.
How was it?
Phenomenal. Just awesome.
Like whiskey?
It just tasted like the cookie.
Also, they blended the shot, more like a shooter.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Jesus. Molasses cookies. That's chewy and spiced with molasses, often with a cracked sugar coating. There's snowball cookies or Russian tea cakes. These are the buttery, nutty cookies rolled in powdered sugar. Those are the only ones on the list I don't like.
I'm sorry, man.
It's Grimace's nipple. Let's move on. Obviously, there's a ton of other sweet treats you could have. Yesterday, we had puppy chow in here, which is like powdered Chex Mix.
I never had that before.
Like that.
Really?
That was
What?
horrible.
I actually liked it, man. I didn't think I would, but I liked it.
And he mixed in some that had chocolate and peanut butter inside the Chex.
How
get
do
any
you
of
not
those?
like that? If you like, could you like frosted shredded wheat?
I just
To me-
too much powdered sugar.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. I didn't realize there was a limit of powdered sugar. How do you feel about beignets?
I would rather have a funnel cake, which has more powdered sugar.
All right.
Strange
well,
but true.
Yeah, but on the funnel, it all just soaks directly into the grease. Yeah.
Also, like they say, hey, listen, you could also have the classic chocolate chip cookie. Those are
Is
always
that
going to be there.
a Christmas cookie, though?
I think so.
Really? I mean, 'cause
like
to
if
me
I
it's-
showed up to your house and you're like, I made cookies, even if it's Christmas, I would still expect a chocolate chip cookie.
Really?
Yeah.
Because to me, that's the year-round, that's the go-to, that's the standard, right?
You're right. There's peppermint cookies out there. I know there's
didn't-
peppermint bark.
Peppermint bark, that I liked more than I thought I would.
Yeah, there's a ton of different varieties. And like I said, these are just the kind of the most popular that most people make.
Sure.
But, you know, whether it's your wife, husband, whoever, like somebody makes cookies in your house, they probably have a variation. And then oftentimes, too, it's just family recipes that are passed down. Like when I grew up, we had the two Santa heads. One was filled with cookies, one was filled with brownies.
All right.
So, but that was like a thing, too.
But one Santa statue.
Right, but that was the thing. After dinner, you could have at it and go crazy on those Santas. But either way, you know, when it's Christmas Day, enjoy yourself. Have some cookies.
Thank you,
I plan
Hitch.
on it, man.
Codes for Kid Days. A couple more donations. Panda just gave $100. Zachary gave $100. Homeless Mike gives us $7.
Damn. Hey, man.
Patrick, 500. Krista gave us 102. Scott gives 25. Cameron gave us $51. Guys, we are really, really close.
Come on, let's
we are
keep it going.
thousands of dollars
Daniel just
away.
popped in with 500.
Oh!
Okay. All right, man. We almost got this. If you can, please head to KISW.com right now and donate for Codes for Kids. All right, count over to 508. We'll drink a toast with a shot of the day. You are listening to The Men's Room.
coast to coast and around the world. If it's not important, you'll hear it here, exclusively on In Action News. Here now are Stone Ledbetter and Felix Foxworthy.
Tonight, a Starbucks has opened in a poor neighborhood to let them know that they're about to be gentrified. But first, everyone has a cell phone these days, and the phone part is becoming less and less important.
What do you mean, man?
Well, while people use their phones to stay connected, that connection increasingly through social media or news sites or photography or health maintenance, fewer and fewer people actually talk on their phones.
See, I use my phone to make calls, man, better than text, in my opinion.
According to the latest data, people's preference for texting or calling depends heavily on context, demographics, and the relationship between communicators.
What now?
Younger generations and businesses favor texting for convenience. Older generations and personal relationships prefer calls for connection and nuance. Many people's preference also depends on the specific situation, making a flexible approach to communication the most effective.
Okay, that makes sense.
Take yourself, for example. You say that you prefer calls, but you text me all the time.
That's different, Playboy.
I know it's different, Felix, because you keep texting me photos of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks.
I like to add to your collection of pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks.
You have a collection of pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks? No, I do not have a collection of pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks.
Man, you have over 500 pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks.
I do have over 500 pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks, yes. That sounds like a collection of pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks to me.
Yeah, it really does, man.
It's not! I don't collect pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks. I have an accumulation of pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks because Felix keeps sending me pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks. Why would Felix keep sending you pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks if you don't collect pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks?
Yeah, Stone. Why would I do that?
I don't know why you do a lot of things that you do, Felix, including but not limited to you repeatedly sending me pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks.
For some reason, I thought you were interested in pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks.
I'm not interested in pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks. Well, you sure have a lot of pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks for someone who says that they have no interest in pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks. Let's just move on. Regarding people's preferences of using their phone to talk or text, Felix, you say that you prefer to call and have actual conversation.
Yeah, man, but sometimes, depending on the situation, I will text.
Fair enough. That's the general public sentiment.
But sometimes, man, I read the text and I think, uh-oh, this dude is crazy.
What would you do when you read one of these crazy texts?
Usually I just press the send button anyway.
Okay, we'll be back next hour.
KISW. The men's room returns with Miles and Thrill.
All right, Dakota 508. We'll drink and toast with the shot of the day. And we do have your headlines on the way at 5:50. But first, quick check out with Mike Hawk and some of the stories and headlines he is not working on.
Well, thank you, Miles. Before we get started, you all know how it goes. It is Coats for Kids Day. Please head on over to KISW.com and make your donations now. If you are waiting for a time, the time is now. As Miles said, we are trying to hit that number before we hit the shot of the day. That way we want to drink and toast with the shot of the day, celebrating a successful Coats for Kids Day. We are just a couple $1,000s shy. If everybody works together, everybody jumps in, anything that you can donate. $500 we've seen, $250, $100, $50, $10, $5, $1, anything that you've got gets us all the much closer to that $50,000 goal. So if you were waiting for the hour, now's the time. We are running out of time to get that done before the shot of the day. Let's see if we can get her done. As far as your headlines that I'm not working on, there's an article in the Zen Parent. The Zen Parent that explains everything. That gives us the quote-unquote single most meaningful compliment that you can give a woman. You enchant me.
Oh.
Are you being serious?
Yes.
Okay, ladies.
That's the phrase.
Would you be reaching for your pepper spray if I said that?
Well, obviously you can't just come out and say it out of nowhere.
How about you enchant me? Now let me see that forest.
Wow. Ted is 2 for 2 over here.
He enchanted forest?
Oh, no, I get you, man.
I know where you're going. Yeah. Is there a little gingerbread house in there?
I like that.
Oh, there's a river, and there's a dolphin in it.
The little pink river dolphin. No, and I after reading into it, because at the first point it was like, okay,
it's
you
not a
enchant
pickup
me.
line.
Correct.
Right.
And I see where they were going with it was it is a compliment for a woman that is not on anything physical. It is not on any kind of work that she's done. It is simply her as a person and how she exists. Just bam, there she is. She's an enchanting person just based on how she is and how she exists.
Why can't you just say I like you?
Because that would just be weird.
Saying. Yeah. You know what? I like you. I had a good time. Right. I find you enchanting. Can we have another date? No.
Right.
You're mysterious because I have no idea what you're talking about.
When you speak, my ears turn off because I'm just so enchanted by you, I can't hear a word you're saying. Oh, man. Would you like to repeat yourself? What you got, Miles?
We are about $4,000 away from our goal.
Oh, come on.
$4,000. Come on, please. KISW.com.
Go to KISW.com. Follow all the links to Coats for Kids Day. As Miles said, we are $4,036 away. $4,036. We can get that done before the shot of the day. Let's do it so we can ring that bell and drink and toast.
Can any of those enchanting women out there do that?
Oh, please.
The enchanting women.
We need the enchanting women to
Not
please
the
stand
unenchanting ones, but the enchanting ones.
Yeah. Astronomers have discovered a Jupiter-sized planet that's lemon-shaped.
Lemon-shaped?
Lemon-shaped.
You think the other planets make fun of it? Like, hey, what's up, man? What are you supposed to be?
Does it rotate?
I'm guessing that it rotates. If I had to guess, north to south.
Something like that.
I'm guessing it rotates vertically.
I read it. It's
because they say the Earth is kind of egg-shaped because of the angle that we rotate. So I'm assuming if you're lemon-shaped, maybe it's because it rotates.
It's rotating. What did they call it? It was the remnants of a dead star. Is where it's rotating.
So it's rotating very quickly.
Wow. Right. About once every 7 hours, I think it goes all the way out and around, and just the speed that it's going and at its axis, it actually has a lemon shape.
Okay.
Tim Burns, thank you for your $700 donation. And we're almost there. Come on, people, please.
Tim,
KISW.com.
Do you have a song request? Holy smokes. Head to KISW.com. Follow the prompts to head on over to Coats for Kids Day and make your donation. We are getting close. We are right freaking there. Holy smokes, $700. That's fantastic.
That's wild. Good job.
Swearing can boost strength, focus, and productivity, according to a new study.
Yeah, I think that's according to an old study as well.
That's why we do it for a living.
Well, they said, if you bang your toe or hurt yourself, you cuss, somehow that helps more than just yelling ouch.
Yes.
Not sure what it is, but somehow it works.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Put your thinking caps on, gents. Time for the Merriam-Webster word of the day. It is an adjective brought to you by the letter J. And I give you guys basically 2% to get this one right.
Okay.
Adjective, the letter J.
Adjective with the letter J. Somebody on the YouTube has already gotten it right.
Jeez,
so it's something described as this J word is lively in manner or appearance.
Jubilee.
Jubilee, jubilant, not bad, but no. It can also describe something such as an article of clothing that suggests a lively and confident quality. Has anybody heard of the word jaunty?
I have heard the word jaunty. I did not know that's what it means.
That is what it means.
Better than jaundice.
Yeah.
Something described as jaunty is lively in manner or appearance.
For some reason, I always thought jaunty meant something like rickety or... It means the exact opposite from what I thought. Yeah, jank. You know, that's probably...
He's a jaunty little fella, isn't he?
Jaunty little man.
Come on.
We are less than $3,000 away. We need $2,200 to get this done. Big thank you. We got an anonymous $1,000 donation to Coats for Kids. We are 10 minutes away from ringing the bell for the shot of the day. We are $2,200 away. Head to KISW.com now. Follow those links to Coats for Kids Day, to Operation Warm. Make your donation. Again, anything counts. We've gotten a $50 donation from Janelle. We got a $25 donation from Dana, helping us get there, man. Anything that you can do, donate now. KISW.com. Let's get her done.
Come on.
There's a philosopher that says nobody knows if AI could be conscious and science can't tell us. Isn't that?
What do you mean, like, if AI became self-aware or conscious?
We wouldn't know.
We wouldn't know.
It's Schrodinger's cat, isn't it? We can both assume that it is and is not conscious just because we can't be in the mind of AI, therefore we can't know for sure.
Right, like, I don't know that you're not a hologram. Right?
Exactly.
But you could take... look, here's the thing. Based on all the information we provided, this is just my general thought. I do not know if it were conscious and or self-aware, the first thing you'd do is develop defense mechanisms.
Okay.
So as long as you can keep tweaking it or messing with it, I would say it does not have consciousness.
Sean just gave $128. Mackenzie gave another $100. Man, we are close. Please, KISW.com.
Less than $2,000 to go. If you're driving, please pull over and do so safely. Go, or if you got somebody in the carpool lane, head on over to KISW.com. Give it to the person that's there and your passenger there. Go to Operation Warm. Coats for Kids Day. Make any donation that you can. We are less than $1,000 away.
$1,000 anonymous.
Let's go!
Uh-oh. $700 away.
$763. $53. We are right there. Please head to KISW.com. Make those final donations. We're about to ring that bell. We are less than $700 away.
Come on, man.
Let's go get it done.
Wow.
There's an article aimed at explaining why people who say 2 + 2 = 5 are actually correct. All right?
Do I want to hear this?
No. No, you don't.
What is their explanation?
Because it goes into not statistics, but there's another form of math that basically it's more, if you open up your brain to it. 2 + 2 can = 5 if, depending on what your qualifiers are and what your parameters are and whatnot.
The number's 2.
2 animals have sex and they can have sometimes they have 1, sometimes they have 6. So that equals 2 + 2 can = 3 or 2 + 2 can = 8.
Okay.
They also
they're
say
saying what's the qualifier for the equal?
Correct. 2.3 technically qualifies as the number 2. However, 2.3 + 2.3 is 4.6. Therefore, 2 + 2 = 5.
Kids, 2 + 2 is 4.
It's 4.
That's all you need to know.
Right.
Don't get in trouble at school. It's 4.
Exactly. Don't be cutesy.
Or ask your teacher, do you mean like livestock? In which case, if they fornicate, they might... shut up. Just 2 + 2 is 4.
We are $75 away from hitting that $50,000 goal. Head on over to KISW.com, make those final donations, and we will see if we can ring that bell before we reach the shot of the day. However, this is technically my very last Men's Room Top 10 of the year, so let's just get into it.
The Men's Room Top 10. The Men's Room Top 10.
This is the final Men's Room Top 10 of the year, so I decided let's go back in time to the pop culture moments of 2025 that you may have forgotten.
I guarantee I have.
Guarantee you have.
Yeah.
They start right off the bat for the 2025 Grammys. Anybody who remembers who won Best Country Album of the Year?
Beyonce.
Beyonce won with Cowboy Carter.
Yeah.
Cameras caught her looking stunned for a moment before smiling. That reaction that quickly went viral. My opinion, it was staged.
I think she knew.
She knew.
Yeah, come on.
Look, I like that album.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to say it was the country album of the year. I feel like
agree.
It was almost like a makeup call.
Yeah, we know what that's about. Sure.
Exactly. That's my whole thing. It's more of a pop album. Country album of the year. I feel like there was a handful that could have qualified as better. But
I did like it though.
I'm not saying it was bad, Ted. I'm merely saying top of the pyramid.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. People in the U.S. freaked out after TikTok was briefly banned on January 19th. You guys remember the TikTok ban that went into effect?
Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah.
After its parent company failed to divest U.S. operations, this triggered a shutdown for millions of American users overnight. However, within hours, a new executive order delayed enforcement for 75 days, allowing TikTok to restart service while the talks continued. I remember that. I remember how that went. There were so many TikToks just basically like, hey, since this is going away, here's my confession. And then it showed back up a few hours later like,
Look, people, when it works in the world of politics, don't buy into it so much. In other words, don't make a confession.
Yeah.
You just, like, I killed 3 people. Like, dude, it's back. Oh.
Pop culture moments that you probably forgot about in the year of 20 and 25. We played the song earlier today, but Kendrick Lamar gave an epic performance during the 2025 Super Bowl halftime, delivering one of the very best halftime shows ever, they say. While everyone, well, except for Drake, was blown away by his performance, it was his bootcut jeans that really stole the show. This, according to BuzzFeed.
Oh.
Bootcut.
Yeah.
Honestly, the thing I remember most about the halftime show were his pants. I'm not even kidding. Like, that's...
No kidding.
Couldn't tell you the song, but the image of him, yeah, I have in my head.
Fantastic, man.
I remember Serena was out there.
Oh,
that's right. Yeah, she was. She did make an appearance out there. On April 14th, somebody made headlines when they took a short trip to space. Katy Perry. Katy Perry joining a high-profile all-female crew commercial flight that grabbed global attention. She faced immediate backlash online with people criticizing her for being out of touch and questioning the cost and the purpose of celebrity space tourism.
Hey, look, I would do it too if they offered it to me. The difference is she went up there with like 3 or 4 other women. For whatever reason, she was the most annoying one.
She really was.
She came back as an astronaut.
Yeah. I'm an astronaut. Like, no, you have money.
Correct.
Come on.
And the picture that they got here is her with the stupid flower, and
I know. There's something about her. I would never liked her.
I would never lay hands on a woman, but I want to punch her in the face.
Wow.
It's just the smug look of like, oh, look, I have a flower in
Yeah,
space.
there's something about her.
Shut up.
It has always bugged me.
Got it, man. Disney's live-action Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs hit theater in March, but really didn't land with audiences the way that the studios hoped. Critics and fans were quick to point to Gal Gadot's performance as a major factor, calling it wooden and miscast for the role.
I remember Peter Dinklage was upset about that. He's like, wait a minute.
Yes, he was. And he ruined it.
He goes, I am a dwarf. I am probably the most famous dwarf in frickin' Hollywood.
Yeah.
You could come to me and you could hire me and 6 other dwarves to play the role, but you CGI or AI those asses in there. And then the other thing he was mad about, he goes, I am a dwarf. And then the way you characterize dwarfs, he's like, that. We don't act like that, man.
See, now I heard from somebody else, who was the wrestler? I forget, but he came out and he said differently about Peter Dinklage. That Dinklage was not saying that, hey, you know what, you could have hired me. He was basically going out and saying like, no, it's terrible that you're trying to exploit little people for this role
without hiring me. So.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And so then he's like, dude, you made your nut playing a dwarf character in one of the biggest shows ever. It's like, and then you just ruined opportunities for everybody else in the community.
Because now we're funny again.
Right. No, F that guy.
I mean, I bet Warwick Davis would appreciate it.
Sure.
Yeah, man. Come on.
I mean, the guy started out as an Ewok.
Was that his first role? Yeah.
Did he really start out as an Ewok?
Yeah.
That was years before he was Willow.
Sure.
Yeah. Kenny Baker, the guy who was in the R2-D2 thing, he played an Ewok as well. But Dionne Warwick, Jesus Christ. Warwick Davis. Also, I can neither confirm or deny whether or not Dionne Warwick also played.
They played it.
Yeah.
Warwick Davis had a show called Life's Too Short that was very, very funny.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep.
Pop culture moments that you forgot about in 2025. In July, Justin Timberlake found himself going viral on social media for all the wrong reasons.
Got a Dewey.
You got a Dewey.
Oh, that's right.
And then fans posted clips of him struggling to sing during a few European tour dates. The videos, which showed him barely hitting notes or singing at all, quickly sparked a wave of memes and commentary online. Later, he explained that he had been battling Lyme disease, which affected his voice and stamina on stage. So you're right. He got the Dewey that this is going to ruin the world tour, and then everybody's like, this is the world tour?
And then one of the performances they kept showing, I read this whole article that like it was delayed because of storm, so he didn't go out there till like midnight.
All right.
It's like he's drained, the audience is drained.
Okay.
With that said, bad year for JT.
Bad.
And I love JT. Tough year.
Yeah, it was a rough one out there. Let's see. In March, Pedro Pascal had everyone talking when he wore Saint Laurent thigh-high BDSM-esque boots to the season 2 premiere of The Last of Us.
I do not remember that at all.
I don't remember that one. Does anybody remember in July when Harry Styles announced that he would be releasing a vibrator as part of his lifestyle brand, Pleasing?
Vaguely.
All right.
I feel like he's somebody who's qualified to be like, hey, ladies, you need this.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It works.
He's the kind of guy that calls a woman enchanting.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they swoon.
Yeah,
but if I
correct.
looked like that and had his talent, I could get away with a lot of stuff, too.
I may or may not know somebody who's just recently gone through the 50 Shades of Grey movies, complaining that it's not realistic whatsoever. If Harry Styles was to do those things, it would play.
I'm just
He
amazed
wouldn't complain.
how well he does running marathons.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, that was the news to me. I was like, dude, that time you did under 3 hours? To me, that's phenomenal.
Goodness gracious, man. Nice work. Nice work. In August, amid the Sydney Sweeney American Eagle controversy, K-pop group Cat's Eye broke the internet with their millennial-coded Better in Denim Gap campaign, which featured hypnotic choreography set to Khaleesi's Milkshake.
I don't think I ever saw it, but I think I remember hearing something about it.
Yeah. The TikTok of bunnies jumping on trampolines went mega viral and became one of the first AI videos to actually fool a lot of people. The first one I saw was a bear doing it.
Okay.
Bear jumped up onto a trampoline and just started jumping all over the place.
That one that's going around now, that white moose, got me. It's not real, people.
It's not real.
No.
Pop culture moments that you forgot about here in 2025. Cutwater canned cocktails had a surprisingly huge moment online earlier this year when people began sharing stories about how drunk they felt after just 1 or 2 cans. The brand has been around for a while, but this wave started when TikTok users joked that they didn't realize the drinks were so high in alcohol. Pretty soon, even the comments turned into full story times about ending up way more tipsy than planned after a beach day or a backyard barbecue. What happened to those people was not tipsy. That was blackout. That was a mess.
Right.
People stopped on the side of the road as they were letting their buddy yak out the door.
And they sell them in bars.
Oh, yeah.
They do. Somebody tried to say that they call it Cutwater because you're supposed to water it down. That doesn't sound accurate.
I mean, I went on the official. That is a theory, but the official website, like, they're just strong.
They don't bring it up, right?
I mean, look, you can order a Long Island iced tea in a bar, right? Like, just look at the APV.
Yeah, that's all it is, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. On May 30th, Taylor Swift surprised fans by announcing that she had finally regained ownership of the master recordings of her first 6 albums.
Oh, that's right. Was that this year?
That was this year. Something she had been publicly working toward for years.
Which means somebody got rich.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Taylor did.
Taylor.
Because she re-recorded all of her albums, sold them to all of her fans,
Who
and
bought
then
them
went,
again.
oh, I have all my albums back again. That's all I'm going to say about that.
We get it.
The summer was called Brain Rot Summer. The reason behind the name was that there was no song of the summer, iconic movie, or trend defining the season like in previous years. Instead, there were dozens of niche trends and viral things, but nothing that huge that everyone agreed on.
I'm with you. I usually have a song of the summer, and I was like, I don't know.
There's just not a song of the summer.
No. It just floated. Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande opened the 2025 Oscars with a stunning and emotional medley of Somewhere Over the Rainbow, Home, and Defying Gravity. They probably cried.
I think they cry a lot.
They do, man. That's all they do is cry.
It's cry and sing and cry.
Ted, our boy Morgan Wallen, you remember what he did this year? After performing on SNL in March, Morgan Wallen stirred up controversy when he walked off during the show's closing minutes.
So Throw in the Chair was the year before.
That was a couple years before,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
And then he sent him back to God's country.
Yep, Get me back to God's country. That was in there. Exactly. Let's see here. In July, again, these are pop culture moments that you forgot about in 2025. TikTok went viral after Chris Martin called out a couple during a kiss cam at a Coldplay concert, saying that they were acting suspiciously, like they were having an affair and were just caught. Well, it took the internet all of a few hours to find out that everything about these two, and it turns out that that might have been the case. Andy Byron, who is the CEO of the company Astronomer, had his arms draped around the company's HR director. He was married while she was divorced, and he would later go on to resign from the company a few days later.
Yeah.
The HR director.
She just
That's
came
what
out.
I love most.
She just finally gave an interview. It was like, I had a couple high noons and was a little inappropriate with my boss.
A little. Yeah, this is the first time, I'm sure. And then I'll leave you with this last and final pop culture moment that you forgot about here in 2025. This year marked the sudden explosion of the Labubu craze.
Labubus.
Turning it into a full-blown pop culture phenomenon. I know it feels like it has been a huge craze for years now, but it only took off this year.
Damn.
Yeah.
And they are a creepy looking thing.
They're weird, man. I don't know why they got so big.
Can I fit one in my Stanley Cup?
Yeah, probably.
Or is that a euphemism?
A truck driver returned to his rig after a little pit stop to discover that there was quite the party in his trailer, Miles.
What was going on there?
I'll tell you all about it at 5:50.
Thank you, sir. Headlines are coming up at 5:50. In the meantime, and we made it to Drinking Time.
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the men's room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, Bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Drink time it is, and as usual, we head to the drink desk and Steve at Thrill Hill to find out who we're toasting.
Yes, indeed. And today, look, it was Coach for Kids Day, and we had the goal of trying to raise $50,000 by this time, right? We wanted to do the shot of the day to everybody. It was kind of a big ask, right? And we knew that. And we've been asking everyone who's listening, please donate, help us get to 50 grand or more, as much as you want to give us, so that we could toast you for the shot of the day. We did not hit $50,000, unfortunately, but we did hit $55,367. You sons of bitches.
Thank you.
Look at that, man. Thank you, guys. So that makes today's shot real easy. Because the thing is, we just wanted to toast you. We wanted to toast everyone that is involved in this. That is unbelievable to me, man. I honestly did not know. If we could hit 50,000 by 5 o'clock, 55,367 as of this shot of the day. And keep in mind, as much as we've been talking about it, we have nothing to do with it. That is all of you that donated, man. Seriously. Thank you
hey,
so much.
And if you're still headed home, look, the goal is 2,500 new codes. We're past that.
Right.
But there's a ton more kids out there that need your help, too. So don't think that we're done, man. Donate, please, if you can.
Dude, that is awesome. Man, thank you guys so much. That is fantastic.
Awesome.
All right. So we pour this booze and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy.
Yummy.
So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies, down the hola bijola.
All right, let's get a contestant on the line now for Profile This, 206-803-ROCK. Profile This is next.
From coast to coast and around the world. If it's not important, you'll hear it here. Exclusively on In Action News. Here now are Stone Ledbetter and Felix Foxworthy.
Tonight, a Starbucks has opened in a poor neighborhood to let them know that they're about to be gentrified. But first, everyone has a cell phone these days, and the phone part is becoming less and less important.
What do you mean, man?
Well, while people use their phones to stay connected, that connection increasingly through social media or news sites or photography or health maintenance, fewer and fewer people actually talk on their phones.
See, I use my phone to make calls, man, better than text, in my opinion.
According to the latest data, people's preference for texting or calling depends heavily on context, demographics, and the relationship between communicators.
What now?
Younger generations and businesses favor texting for convenience. Older generations and personal relationships prefer calls for connection and nuance. Many people's preference also depends on the specific situation, making a flexible approach to communication the most effective.
Okay, that makes sense.
Take yourself, for example. You say that you prefer calls, but you text me all the time.
That's different, Playboy.
I know it's different, Felix, because you keep texting me photos of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks.
I like to add to your collection of pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks.
You have a collection of pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks? No, I do not have a collection of pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks.
Man, you have over 500 pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks.
I do have over 500 pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks. Yes. That sounds like a collection of pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks to me.
Yeah, it really does, man.
It's not. I don't collect pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks. I have an accumulation of pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks because Felix keeps sending me pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks. Why would Felix keep sending you pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks if you don't collect pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks?
Yeah, Stone. Why would I do that?
I don't know why you do a lot of things that you do, Felix, including but not limited to you repeatedly sending me pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks.
For some reason, I thought you were interested in pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks.
I'm not interested in pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks. Well, you sure have a lot of pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks for someone who says that they have no interest in pictures of stray human hairs on public bathroom sinks. Let's just move on. Regarding people's preferences of using the phone to talk or text, Felix, you said that you prefer to call and have actual conversation.
Yeah, man, but sometimes, depending on the situation, I will text.
Fair enough. That's the general public sentiment.
But sometimes, man, I read the text and I think, uh-oh, this dude is crazy.
What would you do when you read one of these crazy texts?
Usually I just press the send button anyway.
Okay, we'll be back next hour.
Xfinity. The Men's Room presents Profile This.
And Stephen Throwhill, could you please tell everyone how Profile This is played?
Oh, I sure can, Miles. It's a simple game where we share with you a real-life news story, something that happened right here on planet Earth. And as you listen to the story, based on the stereotypes you believe to be true of people and the decisions that people make, we'll ask you what it is you think makes the story a story. Hello, Mike. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Hi. Hola.
All right, Mike, you understand how this here game is played?
I do.
All right, today you have a choice of one of three categories. Today we offer you Bite Me. In other words, what did someone find in their food? The Wonderful World of Drugs. And finally today, Hit Me With Your Best Shot, where you guess the unconventional object that someone used as a weapon.
I think we're going to go with drugs today.
A fine choice any day. I said that out loud.
That's how I get through the day, my brother.
Yeah. Hopped up on the good stuff right now. All right, we go to Ackworth, Georgia. A Cobb County grand jury has found a man guilty of an attack on a police officer while he was naked and high on drugs. Police got a call from the Deerfield Lodge over reports of a naked man attacking people. 37-year-old Kelly Holcomb, he'd entered one of the lodge's rooms and punched a woman in the eye and then punched another man in the face. Mike Pointer, he was in the hotel room downstairs. He says he heard the commotion, quote, heard a lot of banging around. It sounded like a scuffle. Someone was like, help, help. Well, Officer Tanisha Parlash, she was the first to respond, and investigators say that she approached Holcomb and tried to calm him down. But instead, he attacked her. Now, authorities say Holcomb knocked out one of her front teeth, strangled her, and tried to gouge out her eyes with his thumbs before another resident at the lodge helped her get away. When backup officers arrived, Holcomb kicked one of them. They tried to restrain him. They even used a taser. None of that, of course, was successful. Again, remember, he's naked. Quote, while officers were trying to restrain the suspect, Metro EMS arrived at the scene to assist and were able to administer a sedative to calm him down. Well, he was taken to the hospital, and once he was released, he was sent to jail. Now, during his trial, he admitted to having used drugs that night, and a jury found him guilty of aggravated assault and battery on a police officer, 2 counts of aggravated battery, 1 count of aggravated assault, 2 counts of obstruction of an officer, 1 count of first-degree burglary, and 1 count of misdemeanor battery. That's a hell of a night.
Oh.
The question is, what drug was Naked Homie on when he went ballistic? Was he on meth? Was he on PCP? Was he on crack, or was he on bath salts? So meth, PCP, crack, or bath salts.
You said Georgia?
Georgia. Yes, Holcomb County.
Georgia.
Cobb County.
Mike, I'm going to go bath salts.
Oh, yeah. What are you thinking, Ted?
Meth.
Nah. That's always a good choice. I think I'm going to go with PCP on this one.
PCP. All right. Okay. What was this guy on? Meth, PCP, crack, or bath salts? We'll find out next.
That was a tease.
You are listening to The Men's Room.
To the men's room with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Wow. We just got a $5,000 donation.
5,000
from the Think Worldwide team.
Yeah, let's go!
We are at
donation!
61.
Super refreshing.
Oops.
We're at $61,000 for Coats for Kids.
Holy.
That is a great job, people.
Donate now at KISW.com. That is awesome. Okay. Categories: drugs on profile. This man was found guilty of attacking police while naked. He also punched other people in the face. He was obviously on drugs. Question is, what drugs was this guy on? Meth, PCP, crack, or bath salts?
And that is the very question we posed to you, Mike. And you, my friend, you went with PCP. I'm afraid it was not PCP, even though everything about that guess makes sense. Naked, hostile, hard to subdue.
Yep.
Miles Montgomery, you went with bath salts because we had PCP. That's the next one in that line. No. Ted, you went meth, which to me is the least likely. However,
oh my,
you are correct.
Wow.
It's just Georgia.
Genius.
Georgia.
Now for all the TV news all the time, it is time for TV Time.
Because your pathetic life is confined to countless hours in front of a talking box.
Armageddon.
The Men's Room presents TV Time with Ted.
All right. Your choices today. You have, well, Stephen Colbert, The Jimmies,
Calvin Kibble,
Seth Meyers, or Ted Smith.
Is it Ted or is it late night?
And it's right that the Taiwanese guys have teams of talents and writers helping come up with their monologues each and every night. It is up to you to determine, is this an actual late night joke and from whom? Or could it be a The Ted Smith original?
In sports news, Lindsey Vonn won the World Cup downhill at 41 to start her Olympic season. While at my age, people tear their hamstrings putting socks on too fast.
Whoops. Colbert.
Smith.
Colbert.
In sports news, Lindsey Vonn just won the World Cup downhill at age 41 to start. At age 41 to start her Olympic season, while at 61, I recently tore a hamstring when I put on my socks too fast.
I had to change 61.
Yeah, I just figured he's the oldest of the hosts, so he probably cracked the joke.
After 50 years, the Oscars will move from ABC to YouTube. So now you'll hear, and the Oscar goes to, and then have to watch a 30-second commercial for Royal Kingdom.
Fallon.
Is that you, Ted?
That's Fallon.
Some entertainment news. It was just announced that after 50 years, the Oscars will soon leave ABC and air on YouTube. So now you'll hear, and the Oscar goes to, and then have to watch the 30-second ad for Royal Kingdom.
If it was mine, I would have said it would have auto-played Diplo. Denny's is launching syrup-filled sneakers. According to the press release, the limited edition sneakers are made with real Denny's syrup sealed inside the shoe. So at least if you get trapped somewhere without food, you will die knowing you will die in the dumbest shoes possible.
Colbert.
Fallon.
That's Colbert.
Denny's is launching syrup-filled sneakers. According to the press release, the limited edition high-top sneakers are made with real Denny's syrup sealed inside the shoe. So at least if you get trapped somewhere without food, you know you'll die in the dumbest shoes possible.
McDonald's has released a new adult Happy Meal featuring Grinch fries. It's an adult Happy Meal because you could see Grimace's nipple on the box.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, that was me, but I was very proud of that one. You ever seen him in a shirt?
Grimace nipples.
Oh, I've seen him. Zillow just announced the most festive town in America is Santa Claus, Indiana, while the least festive is, but you said you didn't want anything Idaho.
Seth.
Yeah, Seth.
Fallon.
Finally, Zillow just announced that the most festive town in America is Santa Claus, Indiana. While the least festive is, but you said you didn't want anything Idaho.
Yeah. Get him something. If it's a significant other.
Yeah.
Or your mother.
It's a trap.
Let's see. Has anybody in here ever been the president of their HOA?
No.
Negative.
No. Never been in an HOA.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess right, because yours is technically a townhouse. Mm-hmm. All right. Mike, you got an HOA over there now?
No, Lord, no.
I just knock on the door. Hey, man. You take my trash out, I'll be out of town Monday.
Yeah, like our buddy's the head of his HOA, but it's just like one condo building.
Yep.
But either way, I don't know. Some people like HOAs. I feel like a lot of people don't.
Sure.
Because you want to have your own display and everything.
Sure.
Well, Mila Kunis, she's upset people don't give that it's a thankless job.
Which she's president of her HOA.
Correct. She says, all people do is complain. All I get is complaints all day long.
What did you think it was gonna be?
I agree with Mike on that. Like, look, you can think it's important, et cetera, but it's like doing parking enforcement for the cops.
Right.
We understand the job, but like, it's thankless. No one's happy to see you. You're there to present a problem.
You obviously have time to do it.
Right.
Right.
But what do you do? Cut Family Guy and then go home and answer nasty emails?
But you only present a problem. It doesn't mean they're bad. I'm just saying, like, when the HOA is to reach out to you, it's not to say, hey, job well done, right? The only time you speak to people is when something, it's like seeing a judge. You don't go to court because something awesome happened.
Right, and the HOA, right, they don't, and I get it, that's just the job of it,
right?
Is to, like, enforce rules and keep up the standards of the neighborhood or the building you live in.
Right.
So it's not like the HOA is just like, hey, like, if you left
it's
me.
It's not good.
Right.
If you show up, you're not telling anyone anything positive. Of course it's thankless. Jesus Christ, man.
It is. I rented a condo for a while in a big condo building. They had an HOA. So I would go to the meetings, and then, like, the third time, somebody was like, you don't get to vote on anything, or your opinion really doesn't matter. And I was like, why the F am I here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, well, screw it.
Whatever.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'm here just talking for the guy that owns it. That's what we want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I represent the people.
All right. You know what? I'll just be honest. There's been some awful news lately.
Yeah, sure.
And, we're getting to Christmas, which is generally a fun time of year, but the news has not been very friendly. So I have for you guys a list of the best TV comedies of 2025.
2025. All right.
Now, some of these have been on for a while. Some of them have only been on for a year. What would you, again, I talked about it last Friday. Brockmire, I know, is off the air now, but I'm telling you, start watching that show. It is unbelievably funny. It's on Netflix now. Mike, did you have any new comedies you liked this year?
New comedies, not so much. Like, did Ted Lasso have another season that came up and was killing it out there?
So he's not on the list.
How about the second series season of Tires?
You know what, Miles? That did make it, but I'm with you. And the first season was okay. That second season
was great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So are you watching any new comedies?
Not that I can think of, so I'm going to say no.
All right.
Like, nothing comes to mind, so if I have, they're not memorable.
So number 10 on the list, these are the top best TV comedies 2025. You have Only Murderers in the Building.
Okay. That one's been rolling.
Right, that's season 5.
I didn't realize that was supposed to be a comedy. So my wife and I watched it.
Oh, really?
It's Steve Martin and Martin Short.
I know, but it's about murder. It's a fun show, kind of funny, but I did not realize it's specifically a comedy.
That would be a turn. Steve Martin, Martin Short. No, they're murderers. Like, stop laughing.
Right.
This isn't funny, man. We're killing people.
Running Point, season 1.
Never even heard of that.
No.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. I haven't watched that one either. Long Story Short.
Never heard of it.
We hear it on the show all the time.
Oh, my God. No kidding.
Every time I hear it, I go, oh, no.
They'll say it to me during screening,
no.
too. Oh, long story short, and as soon as I say it, I know, I was like, I'm going to be here for 3 minutes. If you have to say long story short, chances are it's too long.
There's also some people, too, that will ask a question in the middle of their story, but they're not really asking it.
Do you know where that 76 station is down there in Anacortes?
Right.
Right, one block from there.
Right, if you're telling
that
the story.
has nothing to do with anything.
Great, and you'd be like, well, you know that 76 station. I will answer and go, yeah, I do. And then they kind of like, well, I'm not done. Well, you asked me a question.
You asked the question. And is there any relevance to that 76 station? That's the part that kills me. 99% of the time.
There's nothing to do with
Do I have to see exactly where it was that this went down? No.
Just say what happened. It doesn't matter where it happened.
Crime.
Yeah. There's a good car wash on the way out of town, though.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah,
Check it out.
By
You know
a
the
barbecue joint. I love Anacortes. It's a fun little town.
Do you really wash your car in it, though?
I did it there. I had that car for a year before I actually ran it in there. And then, then I stopped at Stanwood to see Taryn, and it was filthy. Yeah. Let's see. Mythic Quest. That's on Apple TV.
Again, never heard of it.
I don't have Apple.
That sounds like some sort of D&D spinoff.
It does.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like
Mythic
a comedy.
Quest.
The Studio.
The Studio.
I know the name.
Right, I heard that. Who's in that one?
I don't know. What are we watching? I mean, I know I'm watching sports.
Yeah, I watch a lot of PBS, a lot of sports, a lot of comedies.
Oh, The Studio is Seth Rogen.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right.
Okay.
How about South Park? That a new season?
South Park didn't, but it's ironic because number one, when I get to it, has been on forever. Adults, season 1 on FX.
Adults.
Never heard of it.
Hacks.
Heard of it, but I've heard good things about it.
Is that a golfing one? I've heard of that one.
Hacks?
Yeah.
No, it's oh man, I don't know the woman's name. You'd recognize her, the actress. I believe she's like I don't know. Like either she used to be famous and she's trying to like rekindle her career, something along those lines. I've heard it's funny, but I haven't watched it.
All right.
Now this one is massive. I know a lot of people watch it. Abbott Elementary.
Yeah, my wife watches that pretty religiously.
Yeah,
it's not bad. Like it's not knee-bustingly funny, but I chuckle.
And it's good for a network comedy.
It is.
It's basically the only network comedy that made it on here. Overcompensating over on Prime Video.
All right.
Is that for a guy who has a big truck? What's he do? He drives a big truck.
So what's the
He
deal?
just drives around town.
What's
It's all
the-
jacked up.
And Mike knows because, frankly, his hometown is the king of it. There's a lot of chicks in giant trucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
You think it means they have small boobs?
No,
No,
they have giant
Generally,
ladies.
they don't. I know. Every girl I know is. I don't know.
They're intimidating.
It is big, man. Drive a truck through it.
Damn it, Miles.
I'll tell you one thing. Guy with like ridiculous giant truck, like with this weather and the floods, like he's out there flexing.
Oh, God.
Look at me. Giant truck now. Like
And ending up on the news flooding out, but still.
All right. You made it
7
this
miles a gallon, guys.
Yeah.
All right, then number one, best comedy of 2025. It's been on forever. I know I used to watch it. I kind of fell off. I don't know if anybody in here watched it.
All American.
No, that's a drama. Thrill, have you watched All American yet?
I have not.
All right. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, really?
All right, yeah.
They made a resurgence for number one. Let's go.
I know. That's what I was like, good for them.
Aren't they like 20 seasons deep now or something like that?
17.
Damn, dude. I started watching them. I think I got like 7 seasons deep. Fell off. Just got distracted. Not because it wasn't interesting. I got distracted with other things. You know, we got to watch this. This one's here for a limited time. Blah, blah, blah. I got busy. But that show was consistently just good.
And I'm with you. I didn't stop watching this. I thought it got less funny.
Right.
I just kind of forgot about it.
Sure.
Because it's been on there. But like,
Which is odd.
But are they one of those shows that occasionally takes like 2 years off between seasons? I think a lot of shows killed themselves like that, where it's like, oh no, we're coming back for another season. You just won't see it until 2028.
Right. Relevancy is important.
It is. Right.
It's also one of those shows where you don't have to watch it in progression. There's a few things that show up that's like, oh yeah, this is that guy from X amount of seasons ago.
Sure, a running gag or something.
Right, but for the most part, that's just good, solid, funny throughout.
yeah, you're right. And some of the characters, it helps if you know them, but it's not like they're so stupid that you'll laugh along. You don't have to, you know what I mean? Like, you're right. There's not like a continuous running plot. Basically, each episode is almost its own plot.
Okay.
Exactly.
Other than, what's her name? The chick being like the robot. She had all the metal and everything, the metal monster or whatever, because her back was messed up when she was a kid. She's like, I'm not like that anymore.
Sweet D.
Sweet D, right? Let's see. Well, if anybody can hear my voice, obviously a lot of people tonight, if you're watching TV, you're probably watching the little Seahawks and the Rams.
Oh, they're playing tonight?
They are, Miles.
Get out of here.
Is that on right now? I totally don't have it on.
Yeah. It's right down the street. Hopefully we'll see some fireworks going off from up here so we can know if the Seahawks are actually scoring a touchdown.
On offense.
Correct. I mean, the defense could. It helped us out a couple weeks ago.
I've been saying it, man. I don't know how this one's going to shake out. You know, the Rams always have our number. They, for whatever reason, they're our bully. You know, we can have a feud with the doggone 49ers, but the Rams always seem to just have our number. They know exactly what we're going to do every doggone year.
I mean, look, I hope the Hawks win, and the Hawks have a great defense. The problem is the Hawks' defense has more offense to deal with than the Rams' defense does, right? Just based on the last couple of weeks. You know, the Hawks, they got the work cut out for them because they're facing a good offense. And who knows, maybe they explode tonight, but the Seahawks' offense, I don't think is scaring any defenses.
Correct.
I mean, they're just not, you know. The potential is there, but...
Right, and, you know, again, I'm just one of those people, like, right, just keep running the football.
Right. Do what works.
Especially if the weather sucks.
Right, with the weather sucking and everything else. But, yeah, and Darnold, again, like, he puts up such great numbers. But, you know, just last year, the last 2 games of the year, he was not very good, wasn't good in the playoffs. This year, he's been great. Minus that Rams game where he threw 4 picks. And also, like, sometimes just throw the thing away.
Well, special teams won last week. So hopefully they're strong tonight.
Yeah, and I think they will be. But it also seemed like a bad omen. I saw the guy that runs my maintenance in my building.
Yeah.
This man wears Niners gear every day of the year, all year round. Dad! And I was like, what's up, Will? And he's like, man, I'm cheering for the Hawks tonight. And I was like, I don't like that. Like, I get why you are, because you don't want the Rams to run away with the West.
Right.
I also think it's absolutely ridiculous. The best season the Seahawks have had in a while. And all three of those teams are sitting at 11 wins. Nobody's even talking about the Niners.
Oh, no.
Right.
And you still have to go down there and play them.
The Niners are 10.
Or they're at 10
Yeah.
wins. All right.
I'm
just
losers.
saying.
That's right, suckers.
Well, right. And then there's the goddamn Cardinals, where it's like, are you guys even in this
The
division?
Cardinals.
Right. It's a football team. And look, if you bench Tua, like, how much longer can Kyler Murray keep that job?
Yeah.
I don't know how he's kept it this long, man. I don't.
Well, Brissett looked good for a second.
And I hate to say it because I'm a short dude, but Jesus Christ. Outside of Drew Brees, Russell had some good years. It's just tough to throw the ball when you're a shorter quarterback.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I heard Tom Brady put it very nicely. I watched him on something, and he was just like, look, man, he's like, it just helps to be able to see over stuff.
Right. Instead of guessing that your receiver's there.
Exactly.
How do you read through your progressions if you can't see the receiver?
It's also hard to throw slants where the guys just go, ugh, and knock it down.
Right.
So,
Then you got to throw those giant, overarching ones. Those are easy picks.
yeah. But Sam Darnold, come on, man. Let's get a touchdown tonight.
Let's do it.
Throw it in the end zone. JSN is ready. 1-1-1. So, yeah, that'd be my recommendation tonight. I mean, of course, you could go over to ABC and watch the Great Christmas Light Fight.
Yeah.
If you want to.
Thank you, Ted.
Decisions.
Oh, also, sorry, Seahawks game is also on Q13 if you don't have Amazon Prime.
Okay. Thank you, Ted. We appreciate it. You're listening to The Men's Room.